That up. Hello, everybody. This is Cameron. I am joined by Max. It's been a minute, but say hello, Max.
Hello.
Hopefully we sound good. I don't know who all is on at the moment, but we've done all our social media stuff. And we are playing some Dwarf Fortress. I played this game a long time ago. Max has been playing it pretty recently, like for a while now, but you wanted to... There's been a ton of changes, and I don't remember much about the original game, so...
I started playing it when it came out on Steam again, just because we got sane controls. And then I actually have stopped playing it for a while so that if we started playing it, I wouldn't be burnt out on it.
Yeah. I'm excited. The big thing for me is that the graphics look entirely different. Like, it's got actual graphics now instead of being all ASCII based.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to dive in. Before we dive in, I did want to note, you'll see I keep pointing the wrong way. You'll see a QR code over to the left of the screen. You'll also see a bar up top. That is because we are currently in the middle of our summer charity campaign. We are raising money for the Charcot-Marie Tooth Association. If you do not know, Charcot-Marie Tooth is a form of muscular dystrophy. It's in that spectrum of diseases. It is something that personally affects one of the Arbitrary Hero crew, our friend Craig. So he has led the campaign for this charity event. Instead of me doing Extra Life, this time Craig is doing raising money for the Charcot-Marie Tooth Association. We do have some awesome prizes. So our goal is to hit $500 raised. We are already, it's been less than a week. We're already at $220 raised. We're almost halfway there, which is incredibly humbling. Again, thank you all. I guess, Max, if you haven't seen it yet, on the Discord, somewhere in like yesterday's post, there's a clip of me dancing. Someone donated $100 because I said that I'd dance on stream if they donated $100. So I threw that ass.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're on Twitch, you can go to our Twitch clips also, audience, whoever's out there.
We'll have to get that as a
GIF. Or yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. What else? So yeah, we're trying to raise $500 every Thursday. We're doing a different board game. Yesterday we did Codenames, and we did Here or There, which was a lot of fun. Next Thursday, Max is going to be joining us again because we are doing Lords of Waterdeep, which I'm really excited for. It'll be like, I think we're trying to get as much of the Waterdeep crew as possible to play together, which I think will be a lot of fun. And then we've got other games every Thursday, and then the big one is August 12th. We are gathering around in person in Studio 1, or maybe it's Studio A. I don't remember our numbering system anymore. But we are getting together in person for a longer live stream where we'll be playing some board games in person. So hopefully Max will be able to join us there also. It's basically, and Craig has led this, so I assume it's okay with the hostess, Julie. But he's basically invited anyone in the Cincinnati area to come hang out while we stream. So that's what he said. He said it's okay. Uncle Craig said it's okay. We can eat ice cream for dinner. Then the other thing I want to make sure I mention is we are doing a prize pool. So if you want to pick up Dwarf Fortress for yourself, we're giving away Steam codes. I believe the increments are a $50 code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A $25 code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A $10 code and a $5 code currently. Those are in the prize pool. If you donate $5, you got to make sure the donation is not anonymous. If it's anonymous, we can't tell that you won. But if it's not anonymous, then we can reach out to you and you can claim your prize. In addition to that, we are adding some board games to the prize pool, which that will be finalized after we have a meeting this Sunday. I know currently, shout out to Renegade Games Studio, or Renegade Studio. They have donated a copy of the Transformers deck building game, which is a fun little like competitive deck building game. I had fun with it. They've donated a copy for the prize pool, and we're going to get more stuff. I think that is all my plugging, unless, Max, is there anything you want to plug?
No, I'm good.
Then hi Finn and Poe, how's it going? Let's get to this. So I'm assuming I gotta press that create new world button.
Yep.
A whole new world. Okay.
So.
I guess if we're doing this for the stream, we probably want to do... I like that it goes pocket, smaller, small.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Good, because it's covering up. Okay, prepare to guide.
Yeah. This is a dialogue. So leaving it on medium is... The settings here are actually really good for a starting world.
Okay, I was going to ask if I want to go smaller or not.
No.
I'm going to ask you some questions
like
about these options.
It makes like the way the world develops not like what you would expect, or at least somebody who's played DF expects. So,
what does history length?
History length is how many it's how many years the game is going to run. Where it's going to be checking like how monsters interact with like cities, how necromancers start setting up towers, vampires, things like that. So 100 years is good for that.
Interesting. Okay, number of civilizations.
Basically,
makes sense.
if you go down to 5 years, you make more mega beasts survive, and the more time that goes by, the less mega beast will be alive.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's like a little Tolkien-esque, where it's like, as the ages go by, the magic and the stuff diminishes. Number of civilizations, is this
you end up with more necromancers as you go higher years.
Gotcha.
Undead and things like that.
I kind of wish they gave us pop culture perspectives. So instead of very low to very high, it was like, number of civilizations, okay, Conan the Barbarian, or Coruscant, like... But I get it. Medium.
Yeah, I would leave that on medium.
What does sites mean?
Sites are like necromancer towers.
Okay.
Minotaur mazes.
Dungeon type deals.
Yeah, things where like stuff that'll kill your dwarves exist. I don't think there are any sites that are not hostile to your civilization.
Gotcha.
So probably leaving that on medium is good. Number of beast is the mega beast. They will wander into your civilization. And if it's like a dragon, they're one of the only things in the game that can melt, like, most of the ways that you defend your fort. So
they just, like, fuck you up. I guess that's, like, thematic.
Yeah.
That dragon's just fuck you.
Typically, it doesn't matter how good your steel is. Dragon's fire is pretty good against armored soldiers. In fact, you probably just want to strip all your soldiers of their armor if they have to go fight a dragon. Dodging is better.
Hi, Manuel Patino. How's it going? We're doing pretty good. I don't know if this is the first time you're on joining one of our streams. We're raising money for the Charcot-Marie Tooth Association, and Max is walking me through Dwarf Fortress. So I think I got an understanding of these settings. So we're going to create world. Do I get to name it?
No, it'll name itself.
Ah, lame.
Well, the people who made the game, they basically came up with a dwarven language. So you can switch like the name of the world, but basically you have to start picking from words that they wrote dwarven for. Because it is not just like a one-to-one translation.
Creating Thur Kodor. The universe of Dawn. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's what that means from Dwarven to English. The universe of Dawn. And the rejected typically happens, those 15 rejected, they happen because all Mega Beasts died for some reason.
That's funny. Okay. Oh, it's like, I like this, that it's like giving me the history.
Yeah.
The Adorable Society of the Messianic Confederacy. Okay, hold on. Can I scroll back up?
I don't know, actually. I've never tried scrolling up in these, but there is a if you keep the world and return to the main menu.
Yeah.
I'll show you something really cool about this. So press keep world and return to the main menu, and then
Hey, Finipo. Okay. So last time I said I'd dance if we got $100 donated to the Charcot-Marie Tooth Association. I did do that. This time I'd say I will dance if we get to the halfway point. It's the first week of a month-long campaign, but we're already so close to halfway. If we get to $250 raised, I'll dance for you again. I'll be your little dancing boy.
So I think we press start new game in existing world here, and I think it'll let us go into the history mode of the world. And then click world third Kodor. No, wait a second. Well, I mean, it means that it's somewhere after this.
Gotcha.
But basically,
top left center is actually answering the question. The Legends mode lets you scroll through all that. It's fun to take a peek at.
That's what I wanted to look at.
So this one.
Yeah, so Legends mode is how you can actually look at like all the historical figures, and if like you click on them, it'll show you like what they did throughout history.
Interesting. Okay, let's pick a random one here. I'm gonna scroll. Random. All right. Oh, this is a good name. Shedim Terem Zemesh Ashmol. Ashmon Lossisode. Female dust hag.
Yeah, so we can see like.
Oh, she's been around a long time. Year 1.
Yeah, you'll find that like the more fantastic the creature is, the longer it probably has lived. And you can click on those related entities at the bottom to like go through them.
So this is like full encyclopedia.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's pretty cool.
Oh
my god, you can export it as XML. Okay.
Yeah, you can export it because there's viewers that they make.
What is this adventurer mode? That's
adventure mode is where you play a single dwarf in your world, and you can actually go anywhere in the world, and you can even go back to your own forts to see the dwarves that were in your fort and interact with them as a single RPG adventure.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. It becomes more. Okay.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Top left center. Thank you for the advice. Zephyr King. Good afternoon to you, sir. Fuck, everyone's on. This is a fucking Friday. You don't have anything better to do? Well, whatever. All right. Okay. Passing a few weeks to get things ready.
Yep.
All right. So here's the first question, Max. Are you going to be my tutorial, or do you want to walk through the tutorial?
I'm going to be your
with
tutorial.
Me? All right.
So go ahead and skip that. So
all right. So I'm essentially going into this unspoiled. Yes, I did play the game before, but it has been many moons, and with all my stuff going on, I don't remember much of it. So I would consider this like I'm coming in without knowing much of anything, and Max is we're gonna see how good his guiding skills are.
You're ready to have fun, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
The Dwarf Fortress version of fun.
So I gotta pick my location.
Yeah.
So
So
before you advise me, let me take a guess, and then you critique how good I am at picking.
okay.
So okay, so I see like there's over here I see like it's a mix of woods and what is that, plains, forest.
Yeah.
So foresting, I see foresty areas and I see water nearby. If I go over here, it looks like water, forest, and mountains, which is probably good for resources. Oh fuck.
If you so just press let's see here. I think just back
Yeah.
will yeah, there you go. You right click or something like that.
I
But
figure.
basically, when you click on one of those areas, it's going to zoom you in, and then you're going to be able to click where you want to found the fort in that area.
I wonder if I want to go over here because it looks like over here there's civilization, but if I go over here, I'm not super close to any civilization, but I'm also close to
I just want to tell you,
mountains. Yeah.
your map has one of the things I always want on a map. If you scroll back, if you go out and scroll over, yeah, right there in the middle, you see that like tiny sliver of river or ocean actually, where it's in between two land masses.
This thing.
To the to the left of that. I can only see your cursor on the Twitch stream. I can't see it on the Discord.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
yes, I'm like, oh my god, it's the Bosphorus.
Oh, tropical ocean. It's gonna
I
be
would
hot.
I would not set up there as a let's play, but man, if I were playing this on my own, I would want to set up there because I love building bridges across those, so I can come back into them in adventure mode and cross the continents.
So what if I post it up here? I'm gonna zoom in, and what I'm seeing here is this is temperate. I've got forests around me. I've got river access, and I've got mountains.
So
Is this?
if you look at your surroundings, you're in untamed wilds. That means we are going to have like Australian level megafauna.
Oh, okay.
Like basically,
So
if you see untamed wilds, you're setting up in Australia.
I actually want to set up in like surroundings
Wilderness is
mirthful.
wilderness isn't bad. Mirthful is like if Australia was populated by unicorns.
Oh, okay.
And those will murder you. Those are not nice things in this universe. I had one destroy an entire fortress.
I do remember that unicorns
Um,
aren't good. So
uh,
wilderness is kind of what I want then.
Wilderness isn't bad. And then you're gonna find stuff that's like
Terrifying.
yeah, terrifying, not so great. You will have
Oh,
literal ground.
calm. There's something that says calm.
Calm is what you're looking for. Yeah, for a new game, I would pick calm.
All right. Well, okay.
Vegetation, you want trees because you can't make beds out of anything but wood.
How much
Um,
is this? Too few trees. This is calm. It says thick
Ac-
vegetation, heavily forested.
Back out and check what that red spot is above you. What civilization is that? Is that dwarfs or is that
Right.
something else?
Over here.
Yeah, those are dwarves. So those little uh, castles, those are dwarven holds, which is good.
So
That
these
means
red
that, like,
squares
they're
are
not
like
going to.
that's a city.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They haven't done anything like on the map yet to like indicate that, but that's like a dwarven city, and we'll just have to make sure that like if you down behind in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see choose origin civilization. We're just going to want to make sure that if we set up there, that our
We pick
origin
them.
civilization is them. Yeah, because otherwise we'd be like random dwarves that may or may not be at war with them. So if you pick origin civilization and then let's see, so click choose origin civilization. Yeah, there you go. That's what it shows you. It shows you in blue which of these are associated by switching that checkbox there.
By switching. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna switch the checkbox to find.
Yeah, and then it'll move you to wherever
Okay.
that
The
civilization is.
Labyrinthine Guild.
Yeah, so that's the
King-
one you want.
Toasted Seared Gold. That's a good name. About 1,600 of us.
Yeah, number site's 21. And that's another thing that the age does, is it makes it so these have expanded. Now,
Okay.
and also, if you put us back in there between like two different like larger holds, those bigger dwarven holds, those
Yeah.
castles, it'll mean that that necromancer tower, I think that's a necromancer tower to the left. Uh, See over there on the left in the terrifying area, the brown.
Mm.
See that tower over there?
Sinister?
Yeah, sinister and terrifying are very very bad places to set up for a new player, but super fun
Yeah,
after
this
you.
is.
But see, since we'll be back in there and we have a human buffer state in front of us, they'll take the onslaught of undead zombies.
So it sounds like in this forest is where we want to go. It's clay, it's deep soil, there's iron, gold, silver,
Uh,
copper, nickel, zinc, platinum, tin, lead.
Deep soil kind of sucks, but yeah, we can find a place in there. But it's fine. I think that's a good place to start.
We could also go over one to the very deep.
Well, and also once you click in there, we'll get more detail about what tiles in there have deep soil.
I see.
And
So
yeah,
we go up here and then it's just some soil.
yeah, exactly. And going along the river would be nice because then we'll have fresh water for the dwarves, even though like they're going to be really mad not drinking alcohol for every single beverage they ever drink.
Okay. So what if I go here?
That wouldn't be too well. Actually, that is a temperature hot. You probably want, and trees are scarce. I would move over to the green. So like maybe like up along the northern river, somewhere outside of the desert area.
I see. Well, I guess if we go to this side, it's woodland, some soil.
Yeah.
It's still hot.
I like that. Hot is fine as long as like we're not in an area that is like desert.
Okay.
And that's some soil, which is pretty nice. So
Oh shit.
So you click on it, and then it's going to ask you, oh, up in the top right there, switch it to be like 3x3 instead of 4x4.
Click on the map to embark. Right click to recommended size. Switch. How do I switch that?
There's the arrows up there in the top left-hand side.
Oh, actually click that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so you're going to want to click the ones that reduce its size. Just because making 4x4, I mean, it's not huge, but it will definitely improve performance to go down
Hey,
to a
Hannah,
3x3.
wait. You want to say hi to everyone?
Hi, everyone.
What did you find, like a Nerf dart?
Yeah.
I've been playing with the cats by shooting Nerf darts. It's been a lot of fun.
I hope you've gotten to use the phrase clever girl with them.
Oh, yes. Mega Stuff is a very clever girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
so now I'd set up with like the river either in the middle of that 3x3 or on one of the edges.
I feel like had... It said... Okay, here. Woodland. The river's in the middle. Hot. Moderate. It's deep soil, though. Can I find...
I should also mention that whatever you're seeing there in the right-hand side is just where your cursor is, not all 9 squares.
Ah, I see.
So you can actually see what all 9 squares are by moving around
the cursor. Got it.
Yeah.
Woodland.
Because what this means is that, like, suppose you were going to go settle by that terrifying area, you can actually settle with, like, just one of the squares in the terrifying area, and then you'll get, like, blood rain and stuff in that one square. So you click
picking where to embark?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
picking where to embark. So you click it on the map where you want to go, and then up in the right-hand corner, it's going to ask you...
you have selected an area with a light aquifer. Water might be needed to be pumped out or carried away. You've selected an area near a necromancer's tower. You may be invaded. No, okay.
Yeah, I forgot about the aquifer. You definitely don't want an aquifer.
Is there any good spot to really start in Dwarf Fortress? Like, truly?
I mean, there's less fun places to start. Yeah, so
Hey,
actually,
Ratha.
when you hover over that, where does it say the aquifer is? If it says it's on the river, then don't worry about it.
Okay. So I'm looking for where the aquifer is.
Doesn't look like there is an aquifer.
Ah, it is on
there
the
you go.
river.
Yeah, okay. If it's on the river, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because that means that, like, as long as you're not digging down right next to the river, you won't have any problems with it. So.
It is, yeah, I guess it's like the river 1 square up on the left side. Okay. So this is where I'm going to put my home, our new land.
Yeah, go ahead and click that then, and confirm. And
Play
now,
now. Start immediately with the default skills, equipment, and animals. Sounds good.
yeah, I would just go with that. Preparing carefully is funny if you're like trying to go into like a hostile area. But yeah, now we got, welcome to the new home. Uh, there's one thing in here that always changes. They tell you what animal to be afraid of in the area.
Oh,
Ah.
I didn't know that.
So the leopards get hungry.
It took me an embarrassingly long time to realize that the wagon that they bring with them has stuff on it. So for like a week, I
Oh,
was just
yeah.
like, what are they doing? Why do they keep going to the surface?
In my first game, Kias stole my anvil. And I didn't notice it because I didn't know how to check the log. So that was fantastic. Trying to figure out how to do metalworking without a anvil.
Classic.
Okay, so I've got some cats and dogs.
Yeah, so you can press
lamb.
OK here, and it should still be paused after this. If it's not, just press spacebar to pause right after it pause it. There we go. Okay, so
Hey, Shanice.
now we need to
Hi,
start digging.
Shanice.
So, we have a cool waterfall. Look at that. We got a waterfall.
Let me zoom.
You can see up there in the top right.
Bars.
Oh, I'm zooming.
The middle
in.
mouse button changes the Z level you're at. The zoom, I believe if you hold control, you can change zoom. There you go.
Okay. I was.
Yeah, so if you look over on the right-hand side, you'll see a bar that shows ground level.
Yeah.
And you'll see how now you're up in the air, and there's like
Yeah.
one tile of soil.
Yeah.
And also, you'll see on the mini-map where it says elevation.
That's kind of neat to see the mountains come up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
the transition is way easier to get a feel for than it used to be, for sure.
Okay,
So,
so how do I get back to where my dwarves are? What's
Press
that
the,
hotkey?
I believe the home button will do it.
Oh.
Like on your keyboard, the home button, I think will do it.
Oh.
If it doesn't, then there are hotkeys. See where it has the, right below the pause and everything? See that arrow with the X on it?
Arrow with an X.
Right below the pause? Yeah, if you click that, let's see, F1 will center where your wagon is.
Oh, perfect.
I think you have to close this for it to work.
Close it? Is there an...
Yeah, just click on it again. The button, and I think it'll close it. The button that you use to open it. I think escape would do it too.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah. So press F1 now, and that'll take you back to your dwarves.
Ah,
There
perfect.
you go.
Okay.
So
Let
go
me
down.
get an understanding.
1 Z
Okay, they're
level.
right in the middle of the map, and got it. Okay, go down 1 Z level. Okay.
Yeah, and then I would like just pick a spot to start digging into, and I believe that'll be M for mine. To designate mining.
It does.
You see like the little pick down there at the bottom?
Yeah.
If you click on that, that'll let you start highlighting areas you want your dwarves to dig into. So I would dig like a 3x3 somewhere here for your dwarves to enter into.
Yeah, let's go. Why not?
Oh, sorry. Click the M, then click the pick down there at the bottom. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. You got it. You got it. Cool. Yeah, so now if you unpause, your dwarves are going to go dig that out. And if you scroll down, you'll see your dwarves are digging that out. You're going to want to dig deeper in there and start digging out like an area where you can start hauling stuff from your wagon in before the Kias steal your anvil.
Okay.
Because African Kias can carry an anvil. They grip it by the husk.
Alright, so dig again.
Well, wait. You're digging down a layer.
Yeah.
You won't be able to dig like that. You want to use the stairs to dig down. Down.
So I want to go like this.
So do you have the stairs selected?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so grab the stairs. And now highlight where you want to dig.
So this is like
I
my
assume it's
entrance
like-
hall.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to dig over here, right?
Yeah.
Put a little secure path.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you kind of want to go deeper and have, like, an annex going into, like, a airlock leading to the stairs into your fort.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Max. I think if you dig stairs, like one square kind of represents like a staircase that like alternates downward. You don't have to like build it like Minecraft, where you have to like physically build out like a spiral.
Yeah, you don't. Your stairs are omnidirectional when you build them. So now you can go ahead and designate the stairs, which is the... See next to your pick down there, there's a stair.
Yeah, I thought I did that. That didn't.
So no, click T now.
Click T.
Yeah, if you hover over them, they'll tell you the hotkey for it. And hold on, you probably don't want to do that there. I would do like a 3x3 at the end of this hall.
Okay.
And that'll make it so that, you know, you can put a door in that 1x1. A 1x1 isn't great, actually, because, yeah, just press escape to get out of there. There you go.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Learning commands. Okay.
Yeah.
T. So
MT. And then I would designate a 3x3 at the end of this hallway. With the stairs.
All right. Can I do?
You're on the right one with the stairs. There you go. I would do a 3x3 at the end of this hallway. That's okay too if you want to do it there. Either way.
All right.
If you just want to go down.
So T. 1, 2, 3. So what's
And
it say here? It says must span multiple elevations. Am I not spanning multiple?
No, you're on one elevation. So now scroll down. So just go down like a few Z levels and then press. Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
You're gonna go down multiple now. And now your guys will start digging down.
This new Steam version has like a tutorial kind of walkthrough that I followed. I don't know if that's totally necessary, but it helped me understand some of the menus at least.
Max is my tutorial today.
Yeah. Max, have you shown him the not tutorial, the menu for the dwarves that shows like what their like thoughts, like their thought logs?
No, I haven't gotten into that yet.
No, that's my favorite part.
I wanted to get him underground and get his stuff in there, and then I was going to show him some of that stuff.
Okay, so now we have stairs. So now I can build out a. How do I cancel a mining instruction?
See where the eraser is down there in the bottom?
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, that'll remove designations.
Awesome. So now that I have stairs here, I want to build my main hall to the right of it, I assume.
Yeah, you can do that. So I would just build like, hallways off of it, and then build what looks like rooms off the side of it, and then we can start designating an area for your dwarves to haul everything into.
Yeah. If you like the way that space is occupied in Animal Crossing, Cameron, you are going to love the way storage works in this game.
Yes. And the nice thing is with all this soil here, it'll be easy to farm.
All right. I only have one dwarf digging. Are the other ones like...
It may have only give you one mining pick, or actually... press down at the bottom left. See where it has the dwarf's face?
Down at the bottom left? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, see how one guy has the mining pick?
Yes.
Let's go to labor in the labor tab. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. So now he's the only guy who's allowed to mine. I would select everybody but the woodcutter to be allowed to mine.
Gotcha.
So if you check them,
yeah,
they might. So I think right now they all, if you look at their current tasks, they'll show what they're doing. I think for the first few days they try to move a bunch of stuff.
They will.
As soon as you start like building, so it might be a case where they all can mine, but their like priority is moving all that stuff into your base.
Well, right now they're only supposed to there's only one guy who's allowed to mine.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah.
So that's part of it.
Okay. So I do have... How much storage room do I need to build out?
Probably quite a bit, because there's a bunch of stuff on the wagon. So I would just designate a large area, whatever looks like a large area to you, because it is difficult for me to indicate how big of an area, like a 20 by 20 or something like that.
Ooh, gotcha.
Just however you want to divide that to make it fit.
Well, let's dump it all in one room.
go.
Dig, my dwarves,
Yeah,
dig.
here we go. There's many of them now that are like. So we designated 5 people could, so this means we probably only have 3 picks.
While they're digging, can I set the others to start hauling into this area now that it's opening up?
Yeah. So Downward has like the little sign with the star on it and like red roped off area. It's like right in the middle of the buttons at the bottom.
Say it again. Red roped off area. This thing?
Yeah, with the sign. Yep, that one. Place stockpiles. You'll click on that, and then you'll click on the button that it spawns. Yeah. And now you can draw an area where you want them to put stuff. And basically, you're not going to be able to designate areas they haven't mined out yet, but you can. We can modify the stockpile size later.
As we,
now
yeah.
press accept up there, and just press all, and they'll start moving stuff from the wagon down here.
Awesome.
And there you go. Yeah, you see, now your dwarves are bringing barrels and things like that down here.
Sweet.
We're going to need another room to designate as like a meeting area, so your dwarves will congregate down there instead of standing around the wagon out in the open.
That makes sense.
And they also use that place to drink and to fight each other, and your animals will all start congregating there. Also, a job of cats in this game is to keep pests from eating your stores of food.
Cats
So,
yes,
good.
cat too.
They will eventually want to designate that they can we'll set up a zone for them for animals, and we'll designate that the cats stay in that zone. And it's great to do that to wherever you're going to store all your food.
Yeah.
So the cats just chill around there and kill every like little pest that comes down.
Gotcha. Okay, now that this stockpile area is set up, I can come in and do a bigger stockpile area.
Yeah, and there's going to be one of these for modifying a zone. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Press accept, and then press all. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
And it was funny. All used to have like corpses and like other things in it. But as far as I know, in one of the more recent patches, they changed it to finally not have corpses in it, so we don't have to like go in there and start modifying it to remove corpses and refuse. Because that was really bad when your dwarf started storing corpses with the
serial killer dwarf. Yeah, kept. Where are all these bodies coming from?
Yeah. Yeah, they start keeping like all the animals. Okay,
Hello.
Let's go down there now. See where the button is right next to stockpiles? The green button?
Yep.
Click on that one. And
Yep,
this is for
meeting
setting up
area.
zones. So we're going to do the meeting area. And we'll just make that as large as the area down here.
Yep.
Include the walls in it.
Oh, go one bigger.
Yeah, the reason we do that is because that causes it to use the value of the walls to evaluate the value of the meeting area. Basically, whenever you're designating a zone like this, like a bedroom or something like that, you're always going to want to have it so that the walls are included, so that it includes the value of those pieces.
Gotcha.
Right now, our walls are dirt, which dwarves aren't going to really like, but you know, it's something.
Eventually, things will be upgraded. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
eventually we will dig deeper, and we will get to rock, which dwarves like much better than dirt.
So right now, you said this is going to be a stockpile. Do we want to put this as the animal area also, the stockpile area for now?
Yeah. Let's take
Is that
take
pen
the
pasture?
pen and pasture. Yeah, exactly. And go ahead and zone this entire area as the pen and pasture, and press accept.
Awesome.
And now see where it has like the rabbit with the plus sign above it.
Rabbit with the plus sign
On the left hand.
Animal. Oh no.
Yeah, go all the way up here, into the like area where it says unnamed pasture.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can say what animals should go in here, and some animals are grazing animals, and some animals are not.
Gotcha.
cats and dogs are not grazers, so you can put them safely underground and they won't starve to death.
Yeah.
The dogs, you can go ahead and just let them go. Unfortunately, we only have females for like almost all of our animals. Hey, scroll down to the yak bulls. What did we get here? Did we get a male and female? No,
Yeah.
we got
Two males.
two males.
Let
Great.
them go too.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're just gonna eat them.
Yeah, we'll butcher them probably. So go ahead and that's good there. And just put those two cats there, and your dwarves. Some of your dwarves will eventually get around to hauling those animals into that zone, and your animals are really respectful of where they're supposed to stay.
Nice.
And will stay in that zone.
Good, considerate animals. Awesome.
We should then go to your entrance and zone an area for the dogs.
Over here.
Yeah, because the dogs will stand around the entrance.
Guard dogs, basically.
Yeah, basically. These are not war dogs or hunting dogs, so they won't be great in a fight. But they'll scare off robbers.
Gotcha.
Kidnappers from other races will come in. So press pen and pasture again.
Yep.
And then press cancel on this thing you're doing right now.
Oh, cancel?
Yeah, press cancel and oh, wait a sec. I just don't know why that menu was still there. It probably should have closed that menu.
Okay, so, hold on.
Yeah, so
where
go back to
was
designation.
Green, pen and pasture, create a zone. Okay.
Now create one for your dogs to live in. And then we'll take every other animal besides the dogs and the cats, and we will make a pen and pasture for them above ground. Yeah, right there. That's perfect.
Okay,
and now, yep, click those two, and you're good to go.
Awesome.
And you can click Don't Show again on this dialogue.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Okay. Now let's go up one level.
One level.
Above your entrance. Yeah, and just pick a large area here, and include some of the water, so that your animals can go.
Oh my god, they'll dehydrate to death if they don't.
Yes, they do need to drink.
Most things in this game are not very smart about their own needs.
Yeah, they will suicidally stick to the pasture. So
that's funny.
And also that meeting area, like all your animals want to be around, I guess, the dwarves, and will like suicidally stay in the tavern until they run out of calories and die.
Okay. I'm starting to remember bits and pieces of stuff. Okay, so let's see. I need a large pen, and it's got to be square or rectangular, basically, right? Or can I change the shape?
You can. So basically, you see how it has like the plus or the when you go to designate a zone.
I see.
You can choose one of those, yeah, to paint it. So yeah, you can just paint it wherever.
Shanice says, "Work hard, play hard." Cameron.
Yeah, Shanice, work hard, play hard. I hope you saw it on the Discord. And you said include the water, not just go up to the water, right?
Well, actually, probably better not to include the water. They should be fine. I don't remember if they need it or not. But I'm pretty.
Is there a chance that they're gonna drown?
That's what I was worried about, and I'm thinking back to my other forts, and I'm like, I don't remember ever giving them water. So, I definitely had forts where they wouldn't have had like a source of water.
Can I fill in this area?
Yeah, you can switch the brush to the stamper, and it'll let you fill. So you can do like large squares now. There's no paint bucket, unfortunately.
I think I got like a random square I need to get rid of.
But yeah, it doesn't need to be this precise. They won't go down levels. I guess I should have said that. They won't go down levels.
Oh shit, I just canceled out. Alright.
Yeah, so you could just like do a square that's floating out in the middle of space and they won't go down levels. It's still there though, so you're good.
Should I undo the water area, or you know what? If they drown, actually, they drown, right?
No, hold on though. You're adding another pen and pasture. Press cancel on this.
Oh, okay.
You need to select the existing one. So click in the light green area. There
Ah,
you go.
gotcha.
And now if you press the plus symbol, the plus paintbrush up there, it'll let you start modifying the area.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then we can put all of our little animals in here. And this is kind of like some of the pre-stuff you do when you start a fort to keep your animals from dying
We're just
instantly.
wandering away. Hi, Mean
Well-
Melter. How's it going? This live training is a new strat for sure. Yeah, I've hired I'm trying to get into the pro Dwarf Fortress scene.
Oh my god.
So I have hired a coach. We're working on right now my input memorization.
Your dwarf consultant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you press accept and
Do you want me to get rid of the? You know what? I'm gonna leave a little bit of river.
don't worry about it. I think it adds more fun.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. All right,
That's-
accept.
Yeah, they call this
all
strat river skip. It saves about 5 years in game.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, so now add
God,
everybody,
hold on, my
all the
phone's
other
blowing up.
animals. Okay.
Max, I was going to ask, do you have any particular favorite stories, either of yours or from anywhere online? Because I know a lot of the stories from this game are really, really like.
Well, I mean, my favorite
good.
one I've already said a couple times, but
All right.
I still can't believe Akia stole my anvil, the first fort I ever made. That was because I'm trying to go through tutorials, and that is confusing when you are missing your anvil and don't know how to check what happened to it. Everybody's saying like I'm using a preset that had been added with like DF pack at the time, and so I should have had an anvil, and I'm like, I just don't have one. I don't understand.
All right.
And I
so
started another fort and found out I had one and went back to that stave after I understood how to use.
I love that all the animals are getting shoved into the meeting hall for some reason.
They just go there. I don't actually know what logic causes them to go there, but the animals enjoy the bar as well.
We're here for the meeting.
Yes. Yeah. So now
Okay.
click on that existing
Gotcha.
zone.
Yep. Okay, now I
And,
can add all the other stuff here.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was like, where did all my fucking animals go?
Yeah. No, it's so annoying. If you had like temples and stuff like that, they'll start going there too.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And actually, if you click on the little dwarf down in the bottom left, we can go look at all your animals and see if anybody's claimed them as like pets and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
let me take a look
So
at
if you go
chat
to-
real quick. Mean Melter says, in an old Dwarf Fortress update, you could pinch elves to death by the ear. I think it was 2 to 3 pinches in the ear would kill them instantly. They go there by default for the animals. Your first meeting hall and or wagon. Okay, gotcha. Devil Jojo says, hunt a monster.
Hunt a monster. Where are the monsters in this game?
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Devil Jojo. Okay. So we're gonna go to pets
man.
livestock.
I mean, there will be soon, but it will be not pretty for us.
I need to see if the game has a mod to add Devil Joes to the game.
Just one of the megafauna.
Yeah, I mean that is definitely it
They could
would be a mega beast
probably-
that hunts other mega beasts.
They could
It'd be
probably
perfect.
do the Devil Joe, like the Monster Hunter Devil Joe icon.
Yeah.
And it would work
Well,
pretty well in the pixel art style.
Exactly. All those like little like tribal pictures of them. That seems like they work great. But so let's see what we got here. So you'll notice the cats are uninterested in an owner because cats choose their own owner. Dwarfs don't get to choose their owners.
But it does not say they're unavailable as a pet, unlike the other
You
animals.
actually
Yeah.
cannot make them unavailable as a pet.
Yeah.
Also, you'll notice the little butcher button next to every single one of your animals. And oh no, don't do that. I mean, I guess you can. Not like we have any breeding pairs. But we also have
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Whoa, we have a missing dwarf already? When they go?
And her
Oh,
fish.
man.
You.
Oh, dude, there's combat. Look over on the top, top left.
Oh
There's
no,
a-
I jinxed
What?
it.
What happened?
Wait,
Click on
okay.
that. Click on that. Cross swords on the top left.
Tigerfish to see.
Oh no!
Tigerfish is fighting. The alligator is fighting. Wait, the cat
No.
is fighting? What the fuck?
Yeah,
What?
start clicking. Click on the.
Or
Oh
you can,
no!
yeah, you can center on where it's happening at.
No!
Okay, wait, where do I... Okay, I can click here?
Yeah, and it'll center on the. Oh, they went down the river, didn't they? Oh.
When?
Oh, that's
Uh-oh.
unfortunate. They must have fallen in while fishing.
Yeah, I jinxed that one.
They went down the waterfall.
How?
Oh wait, did you not pause? Is the game not paused?
No,
He's
it's
unpaused a couple times to let them dig.
Oh, I was gonna say I usually like only unpause like little bits at a time.
Oh, so unfortunate.
That's
Well-
okay, let me go back to my wagon. Okay, so from here,
At
let's
least we still have 2
confirm-
cats.
I'm still frozen. I'm still
Yeah.
paused. So now that I'm on this level, can we find this one?
Fisher Forge falls over. Our time in this universe, Dawn, in the universe of Dawn is so
It's so
brief.
brief.
Be gone, fear.
I've been injured badly. This leaves me so shaken. Oh no.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Yeah, I just like if you press escape here, and press escape again,
Yeah.
you'll see that there's your dwarf, underwater.
Oh yeah.
That's your corpse.
Is that gonna fuck up my water supply?
No, fortunately not. But also, what's that to the left of it?
How did
She
it's a tiger?
successfully hunted a fish.
did she get like? Wait, so what layer are we on? Did she get like swept underneath the?
She went down a waterfall. It looks like.
How do we tell? Okay, so if we
Oh.
scroll up,
Yeah, so she's down one layer underwater at the bottom of the waterfall. So look up at the mini map in the top right. You'll see that there's like, when you scroll up, you'll see that there's open air for so now go up a layer, go up a layer. There you go. There's open air, and that's where the waterfall is.
ah,
They went
Oh, rip.
they went over the waterfall
they went really far. Okay, I see.
without a barrel.
So they must have been fishing here at this level.
Yeah, and I'm guessing they were fighting an alligator, and yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's
interesting that it.
I mean, after all, it is Flatfuck Friday.
yeah.
Ugh.
Walk around and find out.
Rip. So well, I guess I'll get to teach you how to make memorials sooner than later.
I
Typically,
haven't
you
even
would
done
want to put your dwarves into a sarcophagus, but unfortunately, your dwarf is underwater, and trying to retrieve that corpse is not a good idea. You will lose many dwarves trying to retrieve a single corpse from the river.
Gotcha. Okay, we're actually sorry. I gotta take care of something else. We're gonna go on break for a quick 5 minutes. I'll be back super quickly. Let's try out our break screen. I told you we'd be right back. You all
Yeah.
thought I was a liar. Fuck
Cameron,
you. Entire
I,
audience, fuck you. What?
my favorite, now that I think about it, this reminds me of one of my favorite stories in DF of where they messed up. There was a bug with fish where they would have, I think it was just like ridiculous strength or something like that, and you would see the carp stands up, and it would fight your dwarves, and it would destroy them. It would actually follow you onto land.
Was it like a
It had
different? It's
evolved.
not an actual carp.
It was strong enough to follow you on land.
Oh, I thought it was just like a different, like a Dark Souls thing, where it's like it's not actually a carp; it's like an evolutionarily different carp that has legs.
No, these are just normal fish. They were just very strong from swimming all the time. So they would just slaughter your dwarves when you went to fish. The
So
river
Cheryl,
was
really
like,
quick, Cheryl asked a question: is it an RTS? How would you describe this game, Max?
oh god, it's like
A
I mean, it's the same.
simulationist. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
SimCity.
it's yeah, yeah. It's well, I mean, it's I guess what do they even classify uh Rimworld as? Because I mean, that's a more
Yeah.
modern version of Dwarf Fortress. So I'm curious, like, what they say on Steam that is. What the Rimworld publishers even
I
decided
guess
to.
sim is used for both because like simulation is what it is. You don't directly control
Yeah.
any of the dwarves.
Colony
You can
sim.
give them commands, but it's still on their priority to
They
do
call it a colony sim,
So
which
Yeah.
I think that's a modern name for it, because obviously DF predates almost every. I would assume every colony sim.
Yeah, I think so.
While we're talking about that, I just want to confirm. So okay, so I've got a meeting hall, I've got a storage area. I feel like my next priorities are I need to plant seeds and create a place to sleep.
Now we need to start making workshops so your dwarves can. Oh, and we also need to cut trees.
I'm gonna say I went to the job stuff first, like
Yeah,
jobs and workshop stuff first.
I feel like I went out of order here because cutting trees is important at this point.
Yeah,
Like we could have
I-
had somebody already designated to do it.
you don't need self-sustaining stuff. You just need people who can go out and do shit, and then getting them to like skill
Yeah,
up.
on such a small fort like this, you can actually survive by like picking berries out of, off the grass and stuff like that. So, but let's scroll all the way up to where your pen and pasture is.
Okay.
And click the axe in the bottom. And
Yeah,
that's
don't do what I did and have one fisherman for
That-
like 13 people.
works just like the mining. So it lets you designate an area where to cut trees, and you'll just want to highlight, a decent sized area here with trees. To
Those
tell your dwarves to
Brown
cut those
circles
down.
are the
Yep, those brown circles are the trees.
so something
Um,
like this.
Yeah, and I typically we only have one person doing cutting, which is great because if you have multiple people doing cutting, they will. And you can see there's little axes on the trees now, so they're designated to be cut.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
If you have multiple people cutting, you will have dwarves fell trees on each other. So, good idea just to let them one guy do it. Also, I learned to never designate multiple Z levels to be cut because your dwarf will climb up a tree and cut it down while he's on top of it.
That's great.
He is dedicated to his job.
That's really good. Okay. We've got tree cutting associated. What other jobs do we need to associate?
I just want to say this for anybody who starts Dwarf Fortress. Your dwarves are like suicidally maliciously compliant.
Yes.
So
that's
how you should think of them.
To me, it's part of the appeal of the game. It's like it's SimCity mixed with like does anyone remember the game Lemmings?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like they'll just follow the track until they die. You have to actively keep them from killing themselves.
This is one of those games that is a great tutorial for programming concepts.
Or raising
doing the most literal version of everything you tell them to do.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was like
intern simulator.
I ran into a scenario where I was making my meeting hall and they were like, people were angry because they were like, we want chairs. And I was like, all right, I'll fucking make you some chairs. So the one person I had making furniture was making chairs. And I was like, all right, cool. Like in real time, I came back like an hour later and they were like, there's too many fucking chairs. And I was like, what? And I go to the meeting hall and it's literally, I had programmed one person to make them and one person to put them down. I had a room full of chairs. And they were mad because that was too many chairs. There were no tables either, just chairs. It was great. I love this game.
We got the trees designated. So let's scroll down and designate some mining areas for where we can put the workshops afterwards.
Yes. So in my idea, how big do we want each workshop to be?
A workshop takes up by a 3x3 area, and you typically want to leave a ring around them where you can put a designation for like resources they're going to use in the workshop. So it would be what would that be? A 5x5?
So should I make a single square entry?
You never want single square because then dwarves have to squeeze by each other. So I would do a main artery hallway going to your right,
I see. And then do workshops kind of branching off.
Yeah, branching off of them, and then we can also set up like a communal sleeping area, dormitory.
Gotcha. And then a 5x5 here.
I typically set up a dormitory as just like my initial sleeping area, and also for spillover for whenever I get like more dwarves.
And I don't want the areas actually connected, right? I want to keep wall between them.
Yes.
Something like a this.
Yeah, that works.
Dig, dig, dig. All
And then we can unpause and see if we lose another person to fishing.
10 workshops
Actually,
seems like
I think
enough.
at this point nobody's set to fish, which is probably good.
Stay away from the
See,
river, kids.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Max, I wonder, can we like in this? I know you can designate areas for like foraging. Can you do that for fishing and have it be like, hey, don't go past this point so you don't fall off?
You can. I would actually do it at the bottom Z level instead of at the top of the.
Yeah, go fish below the waterfall.
Yeah. So if you go all the way down to the bottom of the waterfall.
I know we didn't get to areas yet, so I didn't want to like jump ahead. But I figured for safety reasons, if we
that's a good
do an
idea,
area
actually.
now-
You can the same way you do zoning.
Yeah.
If you go up a level.
Up a level here? This is
Yeah.
not the bottom?
This is underwater.
Ah, I see. Okay.
That's above water.
So what's this 7 mean?
7 means that it's full. The amount of water in that zone is 7 of 7.
Ah, so because it's saying here that there is... Okay, so let me make sure I understand. This is water surface because it doesn't have a number. These areas are parts of the waterfall because they have numbers that are partial. It's like water is flowing through them. Got it. Okay.
That's where water is fall. There is enough water in free fall there to have a 3.
Gotcha. Okay, so in this area I want to designate a fishing spot.
You go over though to where the shoreline is, because right here you have walls of a cavern with
Yeah,
with
this is like a
water.
river going through a cave.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
so there
gotcha.
you go. Yeah, it's like a ravine.
Okay.
So I would designate like along this river here as your fishing area, so that your dwarves won't fish in other places. And this will make sure nobody else, at least if they get attacked by an alligator, they're not fighting it while going over a waterfall.
I need to
Right,
designate the river itself, or I can just draw a square like this.
That would be fine.
Yeah,
That's
as long
fair.
as there is like areas they can stand on, I think.
Exactly. Now, I think it has to have one grass area, or one land area, and one water area.
Yeah.
Sweet. Should I also designate that the water source?
You can. Actually, that's probably a good idea too, so nobody gets dragged in and over the waterfall while going to get water.
I'm guessing you wouldn't want to put it over the waterfall itself
Dwarves-
because they would take that as...
Exactly. Dwarves don't actually need water to survive. In fact, they're alcohol-based life forms, from what I can tell.
Yep.
Perfect.
But they do need it for cleaning wounds. So they will eventually want to get water for a hospital.
Awesome.
I actually don't know why they can't clean wounds with alcohol.
Yeah, you'd think they're drinking particularly... I guess if it's beer, that's not like a super strong alcohol content compared to like sanitary alcohol.
As far as I know, their alcohol, or their blood is alcohol.
Oh god, chat's fucking blowing up. We're back. They die so young. Yep.
Yeah, I've been taking care of that.
We got new people. Hey, lowercase 16.
Lowercase, mean
They'll
melter.
do whatever you tell them unless they're angry or depressed or see a dog. So
Yep.
it's like Hannah.
Yeah.
I love their
Hannah
reaction.
Simulator.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it is Dwarf Simulator.
If Hannah fought an alligator while falling over a waterfall.
Yeah. The difference is Hannah would survive somehow. She dragged that alligator home for
Instead of
dinner.
alcohol, it'd be coffee.
Okay.
Oh man.
So, I'm thinking I can just unpause. We have our wagon unloaded. We have our pasture area. All the animals are hanging out in the wagon in the pasture area.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, if you click on the wagon, I think we can deconstruct that. Yeah. See up there where it has the home with the cancel symbol on it?
Remove this building.
Yeah, remove that, and they'll actually get those 3
Slated
pieces
for
of wood
removal.
that it's
Awesome.
made of. See how it
Sweet.
has the parentheses around it? That means that it's actually part of the structure.
Oh, oh shit! Where are those? Where are those guys going?
Where's what? Oh, they're going to go get the wood
Oh,
that you're
okay.
cutting down. They're hauling
Gotcha.
it in. Also, scroll up a bit and pause. So you'll see some creatures walking around here. So unpause, but stay right where you're at,
Okay.
and you'll eventually see there.
Oh.
Did you see that little thing? Yeah, click on that.
Lungfish.
Yeah, you got lungfish.
Fish.
Oh.
You can catch these later. I don't know if
Sweet.
you've ever looked those up, but those are pretty neat.
Like silverfish.
Little mud skippers. Okay.
They are fish that just decided they still want to walk on land.
Oh, you fucks. Look at this shit. They left those. They're going to come back and do that at the end.
Yep.
Little
Yep.
bastards. Okay.
It's pathing for you.
Dude, this is dwarven engineering at its finest.
So.
Are you ready to hire them at GE?
Yeah. I want to. You said I want to build a workshop.
Yeah, so if you go down to where it has the hammer and the stone bricks,
Yep.
and then go to
Warzone.
workshops, and now you can click in here to get the carpenter's shop.
Perfect.
The carpenter, and then you can place that. And like I said, I typically leave like a ring around it of one space, and now you can tell them what to use for it here. And they'll
Awesome.
go. And since we don't have any stone yet, they'll use wood, which elves don't like that, but that's fine.
What other workshops do I want to build right now?
Actually, I was just thinking, I didn't check when we were supposed to get our next delegation from the mountain hall. But we should probably set up a trade depot too. Just up like where the animals are or where our cart used to be.
Okay.
See where it says trade depot?
Yeah.
So scroll up one.
Can I put it in the storage area?
They might eventually they'll bring a wagon, so we want this outside.
Oh, okay.
Or we need a big ramp for them to get to it. So I would just put it like next to the cart. Because this will make it fast for your dwarves to like bring things from inside out to it. And you can click the all on that dialogue to tell it to just use all of one material. Or you can click like, one at a time.
Gotcha. Anything else I want to build while I'm in? Well, I've got like 2 other rooms for
back
workshops.
down where we have our fishing area. You might want to put a fisher's workshop down there. They'll use that to clean fish. And actually, if we want somebody fishing, we should go and designate somebody to be a fisher.
Do we? I guess. How?
Now that I'm thinking
that's
about
what
it,
I'm trying to figure
probably with the alligators, maybe we shouldn't.
Okay.
I
I'm
know
not
they
gonna worry
warned us
about it
about
right now,
leopards,
Yeah.
but the alligators have claimed more lives than leopards at this
Do
point.
I want to
so
build doors yet?
We do, but we have to. The workshops make many of the other pieces.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So we need workshops to be able to do that. And actually, now I'm
Yeah,
thinking
that's
about
kind of
it,
the RTS part.
one thing we absolutely have to build right now: a distillery. Go back
Distillery.
to.
That was my mistake. I made that last.
Yes, I always forget about this because
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to get to like building the doors and stuff like that to make my doors safe, and then they all just get
we
rid of.
don't
Because they
think
do
about
come with some
dwarven
alcoholic
nutrition.
beverages that they bring
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah,
They
so
run out.
under I think it's under farming. I can't remember.
Oh, these are sub. Gotcha.
Some of them are. Yeah,
But
anything that's
still.
in the anything that's blue or teal or whatever. Still, yeah. So you put that in there.
And you said
And-
hit all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's right. You can-
there's
you
no,
can
this
flip
one only
mixtures
takes
used.
one
Yeah.
Gotcha.
piece to make, so there is no all for it. But and now let's also we should make a kitchen.
Yep.
Those 2 things will make it so your dwarves at least don't die
Yeah.
immediately.
When you choose to build things, and including these like zoning areas for workshops, they will ask you what material you want to use, and it doesn't really matter.
And there's
Right
one
now, I don't
thing
think-
that we will probably never do again, but I need you to go do it now before our
Okay.
dwarves pause real quick. So go into the dwarf picture down on the bottom left, or the dwarf button. Then click on labor,
Okay.
and then click on kitchen. And
Where is?
It's work details. See the tab work details? There's a kitchen tab,
Oh,
sub tab.
I know what this is.
Miners, woodcutters, hunters, planters.
No, it's a second tab. See how there's 2 layers of tabs?
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, kitchen. Now, tell them to never use this for brewing. See how it has a green
poison.
mug next to it? It's not poison. This is what you use to these are your best crops. They're called plump helmets. Dwarves love these. You're okay using them in the kitchen. So cooking's fine.
Gotcha.
The brewing is not. Brewing will not yield seeds, but cooking will.
Ah,
So you'll run out of seeds, and you won't be able to make, won't be able to use any more plump helmets.
Gotcha.
And then basically, you always want your seeds to be not designated. It's the only crop I ever use it for. Wait a second. Go back to your meats. What meat did you just have in the kitchen? So go to the kitchen and go to
Cave lobster. Prepared honeybee
brain. Neat.
Jerky.
I mean, somebody's got some tweezers. That's interesting. I've never bought that before. I've seen it, but I've never seen dwarves come with it either.
It's apparently a traditional dish of my people.
Of your people, yes. The prepared honeybee brain. I would assume that's a noble thing because of the sheer amount of work it would take.
Yeah.
And then you brought it for your subsistence colony. Anyways, yeah, you can go ahead and get out of this now. I always forget to do that for my forts, and then I'm like, let me go sit on my farm. And then there's nothing there.
So I'm going to unpause, and are we just going to let time work for a little while as we build these workshops?
We can actually pick a small area to also start planting plump helmets. Plump helmets only grow underground, and they only grow on soil underground, which is kind of nice for this start. Actually, let's just throw it in the meeting area. I don't know if it actually impacts the meeting area to have the plump helmets growing in there.
Maybe they'll like it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a free range bar. Okay. Like if they grew the barley in the bar, wouldn't that be great?
Plot.
Yeah, farm plot. And you can just highlight some areas there. And I would do I don't know. Yeah, okay, you can do the entire thing. I don't know what that does, actually. I've never done this before, so let's find out.
I made a natural cave my farm, and that's
I love the idea of the farm being the meeting area.
Okay, and then they need to build it before I can actually plant.
Somebody will come there, and they'll start tilling. And actually, let's go back to where we designated all of our dwarves' jobs. I think we may have 5 dwarves that are only allowed to mine, as opposed to. So go to labor.
Yep.
Again.
Okay, so let's see. We want a
only selected do this. Okay, good. This is fine. I was worried that see how it has the hammer with the lock on it? Yeah. That would say that they can only do whatever their current jobs are.
Everybody does planting.
So we're good. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't make 5 dwarfs that couldn't do anything other than mine.
Gotcha. No, we just designated. The only thing we've really done is say this is the only dwarf that can cut wood. Deller Rathshem. Master wood cutter.
He is technically the only one who can cut wood right now.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Because really it is suicidal to have 2 dwarfs cutting wood.
Alright.
Okay. I think we're this fort's coming along. It's up and coming. Actually, let me show you Tom mentioned earlier, the thoughts of the dwarves.
Yes.
Pause real quick and click on a dwarf.
You know what? Let's go to our clearly our leader, our master woodcutter. Ah, look at him.
Yeah, so if you click on this guy,
we're gonna zoom in real close. Oh, maybe that's as close as I can get.
Yeah, and click on him. There you go.
73 years young. He's tough, but he's weak. He recovers slowly.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Not greedy. That's cool. I've never seen that one.
Disdains commerce. He's a man of the people.
Yes.
He wants to make an object.
For the proletariat.
Yeah. He wants to make something.
I felled a tree. That was very satisfying. He feels satisfying after.
Yeah, due to inebriation. Almost all your dwarves, their most happiest thing ever is...
I gotta build some cups. So he can drink using.
Yes, actually, that's a big need. You will need to make cups.
Oh man, soon. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to workshops. See, this is basically where you learn what's the next thing I should be doing.
Yeah, by
and look at your dwarf's thoughts and be like after you get the stuff that's going to keep them alive, then you're like,
too wet.
yeah, I was out in the rain, completely shatters their sense of being.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but then going through like a dwarven mister, like building your own artificial waterfall, is just like your dwarves are euphoric. I saw a waterfall.
It's on purpose this time.
Yeah, on purpose this time. Now, I'm wet on purpose as opposed to it being out in the rain.
Okay, sorry. Where did you want me to go? Back to the workshop?
Yeah, so go back to the workshop. Well, I guess they haven't built any of these, so we gotta let it run a little bit longer.
Yeah.
All right, zooming back out. Let it run.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the only time I've run into combat in the few hours I've played was one of my only woodcutting dwarf felled a tree and it fell on him.
Yeah, because it does count
That
those
counted
as
as combat for some reason. Yeah, and I was like, what the
can,
fuck?
You can right-click on those things on the side to dismiss them, so that we see that we get new ones.
Gotcha, that makes sense. Ah, workshop completed.
There we go.
Workshop.
This one is where we're going to make... Yeah, zug zug. So go to task, and now go to add new task.
Yep.
And make bed. First one on the list. You want to make like 10 of them. So you can press the continuous thing, but this is like how Tom ended up with.
Gotcha.
More chairs than dwarf.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a pain to add like the beds. This used to be like, it's funny. This is one of the things that used to be simpler in the old Dwarf Fortress, because you would press B to build and then like whatever the hotkey was for the thing you wanted to add again. So it was just really easy to add a ton of them, and eventually you'll add enough here that you filled it up.
Do I want to add a stockpile link?
No, not right now. But remember how I mentioned I leave one area around the workshop?
Yes.
That's when I set a stockpile link. Like I'll make a wood only stockpile around my workshop, and then I'll tell it to only ever get things from there. And then I'll tell that stockpile to only ever get things from like another stockpile.
Gotcha. Oh, I got a dwarf.
Wait, did we...
Partially constructed.
Oh, I wonder if that's because people are standing on it during their... He could be constructing it, though. Click on the dwarf that's on the farm. What's he doing?
Oh, he's got a lumber.
Building. So see up there in the top, it says constructing building on the dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's doing it. Oh, yeah, he does have a lever. Oh, yeah, if you click on a dwarf and go to their relationships tab, you can see he's got a deity that he worships. His lover is the expedition leader.
Where is Ezem?
You can actually click on them there, and it'll tell you where they are. See how it has the button next to it, just like yeah, there you go. There they are.
Oh, we've felled a lot of trees. Nice.
Yeah. So they're probably a lot of your dwarves are going to be busy hauling that stuff underground. Unless we like designate people to be haulers, but I typically don't. I just let my dwarves do that unless there's something like a major priority. Usually meaning like I broke into a lava and now need dwarves to build walls frantically. So so go back up top. And we can designate a zone for people to gather plants from. See, like, all these, like, little ground-like particles of plants?
Yeah.
If you click on one of those, you'll actually see what it is.
2-grain wheat, longland grass.
So, see next to the wood chopping button in the bottom?
Yeah.
That's what lets you tell people to go gather.
Do I want to gather the same place the animals need to graze, or I need to leave that there for them to graze on?
It's fine for them. No, they don't graze on that stuff. They graze on the grass.
Oh, did I make it? I haven't made a memorial yet, lowercase 16. I got to do that soon. Otherwise, I got a dwarf ghost.
Yes, you do.
Say it again. They'll graze on the grass, so I can just make the same area.
Yeah.
The place.
The reason I mentioned that is because we don't have anything right now to brew from. So you can gather all this stuff and they'll start brewing from it. And if it doesn't get highlighted, that means it's not in season right now.
Gotcha.
So you'll notice there were plants that did not get highlighted even though they were under it. It took me a long time to realize that that's because I'm not in the right season for them to be fruiting or blooming or full grown, one or the other.
All right. Do I need to mine stone or something to make a memorial?
We will, actually. Now that I don't think you can make a memorial of wood. We can find out. So we need different workshop for the memorials. Man, that's cool, actually. I've never thought about that. I've never had a fort. It's been a long time since
Yeah,
I've
I
had
don't
a
know.
fort that didn't have stone. So I'm really curious to see. So yeah, go there, and now let's go to the crafts shop, the crafts, right under carpenter. Yep, and place that. This thing builds like a lot of miscellaneous stuff. Like it builds mugs, it builds um, uh, all sorts of like jewelry and like accessories for your dwarves. Um, I don't remember if it makes bone bolts or if that's just the Fletcher that can make bone bolts. But I for some reason I think this thing can make bone bolts too. You can make crossbow bolts out of bones.
Oh, okay. Time to grow some
Oh, yeah.
plump helmets.
So now for each season, just go through there and tell it to do plump helmets. Because I think they can grow all season since they're underground. But it does show you that certain plants only grow during certain seasons.
Yep.
And this list gets bigger if you find more, if you start to know about more plants.
Awesome. So
You can also see your dwarf has completed one bed over there in the bottom right hand side of your stockpile.
Oh yeah.
So also you should now tell your dwarves to mine out an area for like a
Sleeping area.
dormitory. Yeah.
Where do we want to go? I guess I kind of. Why don't we do it on the other side of the stockpile?
That's fine.
Do.
I like the idea of having new dwarves come to sleep in the dormitory, and it's connected to the stockpile. It's just like you're now indentured servants. You're welcome.
We'll go here for now.
And you're gonna want to leave a place for a door there, and doors have to have a wall adjoining them. So maybe take out like a single tile there, if you want two doors, or take out two of the side tiles. Yeah, something like that. There you go. That'll work. Typically, what I do instead of doing just the one that you did is I put two doors next. Like I leave a space in the middle, and then I put two dwarves. Yeah, exactly like that. And that basically means that dwarves don't have to squeeze by each other. You'll actually notice that when dwarves are, oh, hey, look over there. You see, in build mode, how we had some water over there in the corner? So go back to, like, building.
Yes.
Yeah, see those 3 water drops? If you scroll up a level, is that right by the river?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we don't want to go any further.
You do not dig any further in that direction.
Do I need to, like, collapse that?
No, I think we're good. I think that's just damp. If you start seeing puddles over there, though, then we need to start, like, building walls onto it to hold back the floodwaters.
Gotcha.
But since that isn't an aquifer, I don't think it will. Well, I hope it's not an aquifer. Otherwise, this is about to get interesting.
It did
Just
say
a little
there
water
was...
damage, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the aquifer, though, was, like, if down by the bottom, not up in the mountains where we're at.
Is there a way for me to rebury that? Or I guess
yeah,
not.
so you can go to build, and when you go into the build menu, there'll be walls. So I think it'd be like B, or I think it's the hammer and the stones.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, and under constructions, there'll be wall sections. And you can actually build walls out of blocks, which basically takes, like... That's like a dwarf who has, like, taken a material and made, like, blocks for actual building out of them. Or you can build them out of, just raw materials. Yeah.
Interesting.
And that would be like them making, like, a log cabin wall. I personally have people turn them into blocks, and I don't think there's any pressing matter to, like, wall up that area.
Okay.
And also, if you do go to wall up an area, never do it, like, too deep like you just did, because they'll
bury themselves.
They'll bury themselves, or they'll, like, leave sections in the middle that need to be unconstructed. They will find a way to kill themselves.
That's great.
There is no... Yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we got some chairs. Oh, it's raining.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. See up in the top where it shows you like how happy your dwarves are.
Yes.
I assume that will go down with.
Someone actually, it went up. Someone's happier now.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's kind of funny too
laid.
because. Actually, that's funny. I don't know. No, I have never seen an euphoric a dwarf that says euphoric had sex. That would be great. They should add that to the game.
Okay.
Seeing as all the dwarves are pretty happy just from being drunk, I would imagine that would do good for them.
So we're building.
So you're building beds. Go to the still, because we should get that started. I think didn't we harvest some stuff. We told them to gather some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happened yet.
Click add new task.
All right.
And yeah, I don't
extract from plants.
I don't think we have anything there, but go ahead and set it on continuous. And just you'll find out. You'll see it canceled over on the right if there weren't any.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, so needs unrodden. Yeah, so we don't have anything that we can extract from yet. I actually didn't check I didn't see what plants we were gathering. Some plants are like only good for like making textiles. Oh, you can actually see where running your cats killed some stuff. See up there at the top of your stockpile where there's like a dead mouse?
Oh yeah.
They got one. Nice. See how when you clicked on that area, see how there's two little tabs on the right-hand side of this window that came up?
Two little, yes.
There's the barrel and then there's the mouse. Yeah. Oh, a hamster. There you go. He's been taken care of. We actually haven't set up an area for this. Go ahead and go up to the top level. And go ahead and go up one more level and then scroll up. Yeah, see that area there? Let's go ahead and put a designation here. A stockpile. Do a stockpile instead of a zone.
Gotcha.
There's two different ways to do this, and let's do it with the designation. And I can explain the difference between them later.
Okay.
So go ahead and do this and press accept, and then on here do custom, and now click on corpses and press all.
Coins. Corpses.
Yeah, click corpses, and then the second all is what you want to press. The one that's above, there. And then now click refuse.
Oh, wait. Sorry. So corpses, this all?
Yeah, so now we're taking all corpses, and for refuse, see the second all? Do the one in the middle.
Yep.
And that's going to say all types of refuse go there. So now somebody will haul those hamster remains out there.
Awesome.
The dump area is that's meant so that you can... The way it's used is not for what you would think. Basically, it allows you to tell dwarves that they need to take things to a dump zone, and it's either abused to make like these hyper-spatial areas where you can have your dwarves like haul everything into one little cube, or it's used to like move things to a specific area because you want them there.
Gotcha.
It is one of the most confusing mechanics in the game because it's never, in my opinion, used for what you would think it's used for.
Oh, my dwarves are just sleeping where they're standing?
Yes, it happens. It'd be nice if some of them came and like started cutting into or mining the area. This is where like when my dwarves don't start mining like this is where I go to the labor tab, and I basically tell one of them, hey, your only job is mining with that like lock button. So you could go ahead and do that.
All right. Skilled miner.
Yeah, the skilled miner. Go ahead and click the lock button on them.
Yep.
Or the expert miner, rather.
Oh, I have an expert miner. Yep.
Yeah. And then now their only job is to mine. And we can come back and undo that later. Yeah, there we go. So that means that, like, if you have a lot of mining, like, they'll take care of it. Oh, yeah, set up those. That one would be wood.
Wood, furniture, ammo. Ah, wood. Perfect. And
Yeah.
then this one would be
That the food ones are harder. I wouldn't worry about those right now, because there are plants that are not able to be turned into
gotcha.
stuff, and there's food that's not able to be cooked. It's weird.
Okay.
The other one, until we just start to for craft shops, they don't strictly use like one material either, so I wouldn't worry about that. Eventually, like what I do with large forts is I'll have multiple craft shops that I know like one of these uses bone, one of these uses wood, one of these uses metal, and eventually I put that kind of stuff around them.
Hey, Finn and Poe. Plans for the weekend? I don't know. Do you guys have plans for the weekend?
That's what I was asking earlier in chat.
Oh, actually, let me check. I might be playing Twilight Imperium this weekend.
Oh,
Nope.
nice.
Nah, not this weekend, but next weekend I will be.
Okay, so now that I'm clearing out dorm space, how do I make them move?
So you go into the build with the hammer and the stones,
Yep.
and you go into furniture,
Yep.
and then there'll be beds there.
But I already have a bed.
So
Oh,
this
this
is
lets
just telling them where to place them. And see how it has the checkbox to keep building after placement?
Yeah.
You click that,
Okay.
and then
that
tell
lets
it
me
to
set
use
all the
closest
beds.
material.
Got it. Got it. And they'll haul the beds over there.
Yeah, and tell it to use closest material. Hey, something's fighting too.
Oh shit.
Gazelle is fighting. Where is this? Oh god, it went down the waterfall too.
I guess we don't care.
No, but I was worried it was one of our dwarves.
Yeah.
It counts like impacts from like falling and stuff like that, or like trees falling on things as fighting. So
Yeah.
probably the fighting is it went over the river.
Yeah.
Neat.
So it's not just
okay.
we live in a suicidal world, not just our dwarves. Okay. Use
Yeah.
closest material. Awesome.
The
How much space do the beds need?
they just need. Actually, I think they could be right next to each other if you wanted to. I built rooms where like they were just wall to wall beds. I typically leave some space between them just because it looks nice, but you know, that should be fine. And you have 8 beds right now that you can place, so I don't know if you're just gonna wait till he clears out more of it. Did he just pass out while mining? I hope. Yes, he did. I love when that. I love when that happens.
They do get sleepy.
He's just taking out sections of soil and is like, "I'm done." Go down to your carpenter and tell him to make some doors. Make a couple.
Oh yes. I need 2 doors right now.
Yeah. You can also just type in there to search for door. Yeah, there we go.
Door.
Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, Dwarf Fortress.
Awesome.
Sweet. Okay.
I have so much wood. Do I need to start trying to figure out other supplies?
Well, we should start digging down at some point. But I think we're fine for right now. Just let me think here. So we got our food source. The plump helmets are growing. We need to figure out we need stuff that we can brew from. Did anybody go gather plants from up above?
How can I check that?
Oh, actually, this reminds me. We need to start setting up ruler or leaders. Make a small like 9x9 room with a single space for a door somewhere. There is a leader who is literally their job is to tally what you have. And right now, you see how up at the top it says approximately 50 food and approximately 50
we don't
drink?
have an accountant.
We don't. Yes, we actually need an accountant.
Wow.
So someplace where you want to put like a 9 or a 3x3 room. I probably would stop going that direction since it's towards the river.
Well, I was gonna start turning up now.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't know how much further. Well, zoom up one level and you can see how much further you can go. Yeah. So just don't get too close to that river.
All right, and it has to only have one entrance.
It doesn't have to, but it just means that like we only need one door to block it off.
Gotcha.
And right now, your nobles are not like they do not need a ton of space, and they're not going to request like outrageous things. So, like, just giving them a table, a chair,
Yeah.
and a table and a chair is all they need. So go to your carpenter and tell them to make a door, a table, and a chair.
Another door. A table. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, table and a chair.
All right.
This is also one of the ways that I run out of food in my forts, is I forget to assign one of these guys, and approximate goes to 0 instantly.
Yeah, I just
Because,
noticed I have 1 meat now.
Yeah, because also this is great too. Based on like how detailed you tell your auditor to be, you will end up with like at a certain level, like you can tell you have 1 of something. When you get over 10, then it becomes approximate.
Yeah.
And if you tell them to be like, you don't need to spend all your time doing this, I think that goes to hundreds, then thousands, then 10,000s. So let's see here. Yeah, so put the door there. Yep, and you place the other door, so I think you're good on that.
All right.
And then go back to the build.
Still need to build the table and the chair.
Yeah. And also, if you click on that workshop, and he's actually working on something right now, but if you click on it, those little exclamation points tell them, like, hey, this is your most important job. Somebody come here and do this.
Assigning priority.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna put in here.
Well, look, your dwarves are getting the plump helmets. Nice.
Table.
Some thick helmets.
Yes, the thickest helmets.
Oh, no access to table. I thought we had one. Not yet.
They're hauling it to the stockpile right now, which is why
it needs to be in the stockpile before it.
Yeah, if somebody's hauling something, it won't let you use it. It also, if somebody has said they're going to haul it, and they're like miles away, it will not be able to be used. And it's very annoying when you get a large fort, because you'll be like, I have one right here, but I can't tell
where the hauler is.
Yeah, where the hauler is, and it'll take them like a month to get back to like the fort, and then they're like, I'm thirsty, but I'm still gonna haul that eventually.
It's gotta take a little break. You need a mandated break.
Go to the zones, and we should set up the dormitory zone while we're waiting. And I wanted to show you a trick for setting up zones.
Okay, zones. Yep.
Go over to where the bed is, and click dormitory.
Dormitory. Yep.
And now click. How did I do this again? Click in that area for the dormitory. Maybe we can't do this with dormitories. So yeah, just designate like a normal room. I think bedrooms allow you to do this, but basically there's another option that'll fill the entire space as long as it has doors.
Gotcha.
But I think dormitory doesn't have it. I don't remember though. Or it's a DF hack thing, and I'm like, and we'll never find it. Press bedroom real quick. I want to see if it if there's another option there that wasn't. Yeah, see where it says paint there?
Yeah.
That's what would do it. With paint, we don't want to use this right now, but basically whenever we go to make like individual,
yeah,
you click on the bed and then it just auto fills the entire area up to the door.
Gotcha.
There's the table in the stockpile now.
Awesome.
Bottom right hand corner. My God, your cats have like murdered all the lungfish in here.
Oh yeah, efficiency.
Extra supplies. Yeah.
You can capture those later as pets for your dwarves. Some dwarves like those things.
And
like, click on one of your dwarves. And go to thoughts. Actually, go to personality. There we go. This is what tells us, like,
his questionable spatial sense.
He does not generally spawn emotional appeals. He sometimes acts.
He needs alcohol to get through the work. Does every dwarf just say that?
I think they do actually. Go to the other ones. I'm pretty sure they all do.
I mean, just based on like the frequency, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great.
But yeah, that's where you can tell what your dwarves like and dislike. And so you'll eventually like have a dwarf that's like, oh, I love lungfish. So if you capture like one of them as a pet, they'll pick it up
I
and
love lamp.
yes, exactly. I've seen one before that's like they love Baron Colossus for their height, and I'm like, okay, like that thing is absolutely deadly to you.
All right. I think we're chugging along. We got bed, so people can
Yeah.
sleep now. So, okay, the thing you wanted to check was have these plants. It looks like nothing's gotten picked yet.
Yeah, nobody's gone to pick.
I guess I can make
Go-
someone that
Go
be.
your jobs. I wonder
Yeah.
if it's set to only use gatherers.
So, okay, so
So-
we got a planter.
Go to
mason-
labor
Yep.
and go to plant gatherers. Everybody does this, so I'm not sure.
I'll assign one. Let's say
Yeah. Maybe the
X.
woodworker because he's I don't know. You can pick
Stone.
whatever.
we'll say the expedition leader. She'll
That
do
works.
it.
An additional job, they're fine. Right now, they
Alright.
don't even have an office, so it's good. Oh, go back to see the crown there in the bottom right-hand corner. Click on that
Yes.
crown. And yeah, don't show this again on there. That resets with every game, by the way. So
Oh, a
if
little
you
annoying.
play it again, you can get that back. See where there's a bookkeeper and nobody has that position yet. Yeah, click on that, and we actually have a proficient record keeper. Nice. Oh, the expedition leader. Neat.
Oh,
And you'll actually, which is fine. Actually, the fact that they're good at it is good.
or the planter. No, the planter's the proficient record keeper.
Oh, the planter. I'm sorry. See how it has the chair next to it? That means they
Yes.
don't have an office yet. So once we get
Build it.
that-
We zone it as an office.
yes,
Got it.
Yep.
Awesome.
And you can see that they're also set to keep like our records at 5, which is like the highest precision possible. I've never set it lower, but you can set it lower if you wanted to. It
we
just
said we wanted
changes
to
how much time they spend in their day.
dig a little deeper. Why don't we
Yeah,
do
so-
that?
When you do that, go up to the top layer where your stair. Oh, well, you could also do that where you instead of like yeah,
I was gonna
that's
stagger the stairs.
that makes sense. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, good idea.
I just want to make sure you didn't end up making like one layer, because if you were to designate
It'll
stairs
become a
on,
shaft. Yeah.
on only if you designate stairs on top of only upstairs, it will make them only downstairs, meaning they're not connected to the layer above. And then you
so I
have to
need
actually
to-
like build stairs, so it's no big deal. There's a way to get around it. You basically go up to the layer where it's up and down, and then you start from there,
Interesting.
and it'll change them. But otherwise, it gets very confusing for what a player needs to do to fix them.
Okay, so if I've got a
Hey, Guns
new-
Pony.
Hey, Guns Pony, how's it going? Hey, Baba Booey. War crime simulator.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, truly.
So now
Welcome,
you can build like
peeps. Oh, go ahead.
you can
Oh
you
shit!
can build
Combat.
all the way off of this, and
Fucking
we had.
god damn it!
probably
Combat. Yeah, you're running into a lot of combat. I have
no.
never
It's
had
just
this happen.
falling. It's falling over the waterfall.
Oh, and
Yeah.
a dwarf is not involved
You-
here.
Gotta
Yeah.
fence off that waterfall.
The tiger fish. We have fish going over the waterfall.
We have gazelles.
Yeah.
We have one
The salmon's
dwarf.
going up the waterfall. What's going on?
That's
Oh my
funny.
god.
Okay,
Yeah. So let's see here.
I need to get some stone. It sounds like is like
Yeah.
next
I
on
would-
my list.
Where you
stone.
started that shaft, go back
Yeah.
up to the top of the shaft.
Top of shaft. Yep.
Yeah. Now designate stairs there on those 9 squares.
Another set of stairs.
Yeah, but we're gonna go down like 10 Z levels instead.
Oh, okay. Designate stairs.
Yeah.
Top.
And then just go down like 10 Z levels from here.
All right.
Yeah, and press that now. And this will be your like main shaft going down, trying to find stone.
Gotcha.
And hopefully we don't hit the caverns, because
Hopefully.
I'd like to teach you, about stonemason stuff without the caverns being exposed.
Ah,
Hey, there
stone.
we go. We hit rock already.
Do we just want to stop while we're ahead?
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, we're going deeper.
I mean, what is Dwarf Fortress without?
Oh,
digging
what
too
is
deep?
this?
Truly.
Native
copper wall. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Little vein. Sweet. Okay. So while that... shit. Left click for recenter and expand options. Click... You have struck allanite, galena, microline. Sweet.
Yeah. Miner cancels carve up inappropriate big
words.
square times 3. Click that. I wonder where they ran into that. No, seems like they did it anyways. Nice. Okay. Let's keep going. Deeper. We must go deeper. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
You're on your own. I'm expecting to come back to a flaming port.
It's just everything's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, cook.
Okay.
It happens quick.
So now that I have this, I can make an office. Grab the
Yes.
walls, we said. Office.
Grab the walls, he said. It'll be fun, he said.
Yeah. Now, in my office, repaint this zone, add a dwarf. I want to put my bookkeeper there. I'm learning.
Yeah. I think, yeah, the office requires like a chair and some other stuff, maybe, but I don't know if per job.
How do I move stuff between
That I think you have to
Stockpiles.
designate it as a store, like a stock area. So I've done that before, where I've
Yes.
been like,
So this is a
you can
wood
filter-
stockpile.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
you
you
can
want to
filter
make
what's in each stockpile.
So if you want that to be the only place wood is stored, click on the existing stockpile.
Yeah.
And then
Get rid of
change-
the wood.
you go to custom for that one. And then basically now in here, click on wood and then say none.
Is this linked to my trash pile?
No, because this is, you can see here, this is the place says no corpses and no refuse.
I see.
So now in the second column, if you press none, for wood, we'll just have no wood anymore here. Or, sorry, third column. It depends on whether, it has sub-items under it, but yeah.
So now
There you
they'll
go.
start kicking wood out of here and into the other stockpile?
Yep, exactly.
I'm wondering
So
if
that's
they're
what
not
as-
sleeping in the dormitory because wood's blocking the doors, but they can walk through those steps.
Yep, they'll walk through them.
Okay.
I just think nobody's needed to sleep yet. That's probably what's going on.
Precise counts. Perfect.
Oh, that's covered up by the banner.
That's okay. Speaking
Yeah.
of banner, while these dwarves are scurrying around, we are, all the new people, welcome. We are raising money for the Charcot-Marie Tooth Association. If you don't know, Charcot-Marie Tooth is a form of muscular dystrophy. It afflicts 1 in 2,500 people. There is an association that is dedicated to promoting medical research into treating... July marks Disability Pride Month. Yep. So we are donating money to help fund research and treatments of CMT. So we love your donations. I did make the promise that if we hit our halfway point, we're trying to raise $5,000 during this stream. If we hit $250, so 30 more bucks, then I will do a dance on stream just like I did last night. And I think that's it. We've got prizes to give away and all sorts of stuff. Check out the Tiltify link. Awesome. All right. So we've got, what's it like our next thing?
Well, we found rock now.
Brewing
So
stuff?
I would actually go down to where the rock is and start making paths off of that to make make permanent beds for your dwarves and places to move the workshops to.
In rock, gotcha.
Yeah, I typically go down like one layer to make like a temporary place for my dwarves,
Yeah.
and then I go down and oh man, what's fighting?
Oh fuck. Oh, tiger.
Waterfall,
I don't give a
waterfall.
shit.
Yeah, waterfall. Ah. Man, I love this.
Waterfall's fighting.
Needs
plump.
plump. Oh, so we gotta wait for the plump helmets to.
No, that's the seeds from them. So we need to brew using or cook using the plump helmets to get the
Red
seed
dwarf
back.
needs food
Okay.
badly.
So let's come up here. We're
Or
gonna
am
go.
I getting that backwards? Let me check real quick. I hope I'm not getting that backwards, or I'm about to tell you to destroy all your seeds.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zach Galifianakis, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Let's see here.
It doesn't.
No, cooking destroys them. Oh my god! Go back to that
shit,
menu.
yeah.
I had it reversed. Oh
Okay.
lord!
So,
No wonder my forts fail.
So the still we need to brew with the plant.
Yes, but also we have designated them to be not brewable. Go back to the labors tab. And go to the kitchen. And I'm pretty sure I got this backwards. It's the secondary tab. Yeah.
So we
There
want
you
to
go.
flip it.
Yeah,
Brew
flip it.
with... Okay.
Brew with them, yes. Oops. So now go back to your still. And there should be like extract from plant now. That's yeah. I guess give it a. Oh no, it failed. Drink from plant. Oh wait a second. Go back to that. Go back to the still. And click on task. I'm betting. Yeah, we don't have any barrels. Have one of the dwarves start making barrels at the carpenter shop. That was the problem.
Makes sense. All right.
And you can just tell them to do this on repeat.
Oh, really?
You're going to need a lot of barrels.
All right. Sweet. Okay, now let's go back down to our rocky layer, and let's start mining. So,
Plus, we got 37 drink and water. They'll be super pissed when they're only allowed to drink water, but they won't die.
True. It's good for them. They should know that.
Oh my god.
All right.
If only.
I actually probably can't build to the right very far, so let us go this way. We'll build our highway.
Yeah.
Here.
3x3 is usually what I use for like highways. Like
Would it
areas
make
of
sense
high
to like
traffic.
build a cave of some kind?
What do you
I
mean?
guess, I guess it wouldn't like benefit to like build into the side of a thing, right? Right. I guess you already have an underground area, so it's not really important.
Yeah.
I wish. Is there a way for me to just set the size?
Oh, to see like how big it is?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. The way I do it is I like set my cursor somewhere and I just use like WASD and move. And I'm like, well, it's one A or 1D wide. Or I, count it.
Should I move
think with
my
PF hack you
storage
can,
down here
but-
also?
Do what?
Storage, should I move that down here as well?
Probably. If we start like putting a meeting area down here, then yeah, because they'll want a place to it'll be better if they don't have to travel super far to get the things they want.
That makes sense. All right, let's start with these areas. We'll have a dormitory and a meeting area and a storage area. We'll
The
clear it
important
out.
thing about the initial area that we set up in was that we need to get all that stuff out of
Yeah,
nature,
the open.
because
Yeah.
there are different types of animals that will come and try to steal things. Like I had these weird monkeys show up one time, and they were just stealing all my food and drink. And Kias will fly away with anvils, as I've brought up many times. They've left a scar on me.
What are Kias?
They are a small bird.
Some are
like-
sedans, others are
Brew,
SUVs.
so it's brew drink from plants that we want, or extract
Yes.
from plants?
Brew from plants.
And I can just set that on infinity.
Yeah, I just set that to infinity.
So now I'm going to have plump helmet seeds, which from the brewing, which I'll be able to use to plant to make more plump helmets. Do I also want to be making?
Can I put links in chat?
Yeah.
I was going to put a link to the Kia, the most obnoxious bird in the game.
Oh, they're birds. Okay. I was like,
There
I
you
know
go.
I've heard of them before, but never encountered them.
It flew away with my anvil.
Should I have someone collecting all these freaking
That's a
rocks?
strong ass bird.
They will, because your current stockpile is set to all. You might want to
gotcha.
actually set your all stockpile to not have stones in it, so they don't haul them upstairs and then have to haul them back downstairs.
Oh, that's a good point. All right. So custom, stone, none.
Mm-hmm. And then once you get to an area with the stockpile downstairs, you can go ahead and set that up to haul that.
Yep. Building?
And then sometimes what I do is I'll have it where I tell my dwarves to have a stockpile that's stone and another stockpile that is metal ore, and then another one that's jewels, like uncut jewels.
Gotcha.
Because those are like the things that you're gonna cut out by doing mining like this. And it's nice to have those kind of divided. Particularly since some stone has like special use, like obsidian. You can see that those stones that look a little different there that are black, those are obsidian. And then the silver looking chunks, those are oh god, what are those? Allanite? Can't remember. But if you hover over them, you can see.
Tetradite, cobaltite, rough pyrite. Oh, all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you can smelt that, and various ores will produce not just like iron, they may produce like copper and iron at the same time.
I just want it to be a perfect square, and it bugs me that I like have to eyeball it. All right, so that's gonna be my like new storage area. Ooh, someone's thirsty.
And look at our drinks now, how many we have since we told them to start working on the plump helmets.
Does that mean we gotta start figuring out food?
Yeah, we should probably do food next. I mean, they can also eat raw plump helmets, which we'll get the seeds back from. But they do prefer things that are cooked. We can.
I just had someone clean fish and then prepare those.
Yeah, we can do that, and we can also butcher some of our animals.
I guess I'd rather keep animals alive as long as possible.
Okay.
Let's set someone to fishing. It sucks that we lost our fisherwoman, but
Yeah.
in her memory we shall.
And we've actually gotten some more dwarves. Look, we have 8 dwarves now.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
We got a migrant wave.
Oh, is that the flashing is the new person?
I don't know what the.
I think it
I don't
happens
remember
over
what the flashing is, but if you click on the see the sack with the stick on it in the left, under the mining, in your notifications.
Oh yes.
If you click on that, there's your migrants. I don't know why it's so jacked up like that.
Okay.
I think it's showing. Oh, close the menu.
Yeah.
And now click it again. Some migrants have arrived. Click on the go to. Oh, they brought some animals with them too. I think. Actually, those may be wild animals. Click on those animals in your dump.
I think they're warthogs.
Yeah, they're a warthog. Cool.
Where is
the
my
migrants
migrant?
walk past warthogs. I guess we only got 2. That's a very small migrant wave. Usually the first migrant wave like doubles the amount of dwarves you have, unless someone died passing the warthogs or something.
All right.
Doesn't
So
look like
we
they
got
did.
more miners. We got a woodworker, mason, a stonecrafter.
Check on the pets too. See if we got any new animals, because we have to add those to stock to animal. I don't think we
Doesn't
did.
look like it. Okay. So the tanner, you seem new. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I was just on the wrong level. You are no longer a tanner, sir. You are now a fisherman.
Beautiful.
Tan those fish hides.
I'm glad you've given your life.
Make
To,
fish leather.
Go down to where the fishing area is. We should put in a fish. I can't remember what it's called. A fishery.
Yes. I will build workshops, farming, fishery.
Fishery, yeah.
So close to the tannery, but not quite. We'll stick it right here.
Yeah, that'll work.
And hopefully that means that he'll just be able to catch a bunch of dead fish falling off the floating down river from the waterfall.
The new way to fish.
Yeah.
You just wait till they bludgeon
Waterfall
themselves to
fishing.
death going over the waterfall.
Yeah.
Does seem to be the deadliest natural thing in this world is a waterfall. For whatever reason.
I just wish you had killed the crocodile.
That would have been really funny.
There was no dead crocodile in there. But
Yeah.
our dwarf went over the waterfall.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
their
really
corpse dead, one or the other.
interested in how she managed to get in there. It felt like nothing was dragging her in. All right, so we're brewing. We're
So if you go into the kitchen and add new task,
yes,
you'll see that there's different types of prepared meals we can make.
yes.
I would just tell them to make fine meals for now.
On an infinity.
Yeah, it's basically the difference is how many pieces of raw materials they'll need to make it.
Gotcha. It doesn't
this is
tell
actually
me.
one
So
of
when
the
I
best
click
ways
it,
to like.
when I
I'm sorry?
click it, I don't see how it tells me what it actually needed.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think. But yeah, there you go. They just
Honeybee brain.
Yeah, they're bringing in the prepared honeybee brain.
Oh, little lamb.
Go ahead and also go back up to the pen and pasture area.
Yes.
So go up one layer. There you go. Go to workshops. There should be like a farmer's workshop or something like that. Farming and then.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, farmer. Yeah, click farmer. And
Stick
this
it
is
in
used.
the pasture.
Yeah, this is used for like milking animals, shearing them, and
Gotcha.
you can use it to geld them too, if for some reason you want to remove their balls.
Yeah.
The only reason you really do that is to prevent the cat explosion, where the cats breed out of control and cause your fort to collapse from FPS death.
Oh, I
I've heard
cannot
this
make
many
food
times.
apparently.
It must be out of ingredients.
Yeah. Okay, so we gotta wait for the fish to. Once there's enough fish in the stores, then I can make. Oh shit!
Yeah.
We're out of meat and fish. Oh, okay.
Yes.
We use it to make the food item. So I need to. You know what? I'm gonna. Can I assign a specific dwarf to construct the fishery?
I don't think so. If I remember right, we have to wait for a dwarf to pick up the job.
Okay.
Um.
So right
Go
now,
into-
I think fishing is slow because our dwarf is.
Well, he will still fish. It's just that the fish will be raw and unprepared, meaning it's not like skinned or
Yeah, and he's
bones
gotta.
aren't removed. So he's got to prepare them, and then somebody has to go down there and get them, because if food is outside of a stockpile, it can rot.
Yeah.
But if it's inside of a stockpile, it won't.
Gotcha. It seems like people are generally pretty happy right now.
Yeah. Nobody's
I've got
disgruntled.
I've got 2 euphoric peoples.
They've had booze lately.
How do I move my beds from this area to?
You would tell them to be deconstructed, and then people will come and get rid of them.
Gotcha.
They'll take them out, put them into a stockpile again, and then you can use them in another place.
Oh, I didn't do my door right. Shit.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
You can build a wall section in between there.
That's true.
Construction. Doors, hatches.
Yeah, so under constructions,
That's it. Wall.
yeah, wall, and then use closest material, and they'll pick up like some obsidian or one of the purple rocks, and throw that there. There you go.
Awesome. And then that also means I'm going to need to... Well, I can take the doors from here, I guess.
Yeah. I think without DF hack, there's not a good way to, like, remove tons of furniture at once, if I remember right.
I've never actually used DF hack. What does it like do for the game?
Well, it either lets you, like, do, like, God mode things, or it lets you automate a lot of the things that would require you to, do a lot of manual work like this, like mass removal of furniture,
Oh, I see. Okay.
um,
Interesting.
it lets you, like, in one of the biggest features is how planning works in DFHack. Right, the way you do the continuous placement in this is limited by how many things you have in your stockpiles. With DFHack, you can actually tell it, place these things, and whenever I get these, place them there.
Okay, so I have... Just checking. I have my fishery now. Do I need to do anything to set him so he's fishing and then taking it to the fishery?
No, he's fishing right now and taking it there. You
Awesome.
can actually...
Oh,
God,
shit,
that's
giraffes.
a giraffe. Click on one of those.
Giraffes. It's a giraffe.
Yeah, pause and click on one of the giraffes. I want to show you something.
It's just like The Last of Us.
Uh-huh. Go up a level.
There you are.
Oh, wait.
9 years old.
Are the giraffes multiple levels?
No, I don't think so.
That'd be funny.
No,
though.
I love them. Go to thoughts. I love this.
Terrified while he is content being near to a waterfall.
Everybody in the game loves being near a waterfall.
But they're so
I thought it was gonna be like
dangerous.
dwarves are like, that's a fucked up looking horse.
People will make waterfall generators for their dwarves, and they're basically mist machines, where you put like a grate where water is coming down from above and a grate underneath it, so that your dwarves can walk on it, and they'll walk under the waterfall, and they're like, oh man, that's the best. And it gives them a shower too to remove like bad stuff from them.
Oh, that's
Like, if
funny.
So it is hilarious. I've only set it up once in one of my forts, but your dwarves are like, they'll never have a bad day of the rest of their lives after you get the waterfall generator set up.
That's great.
Dwarves are notoriously known for liking two things: alcohol and mist machines.
So our food stockpile is going up.
Mm-hmm.
We're also increasing our seeds. It feels like things are going pretty well right now.
Yeah.
This dorm room is in transition.
Yep. Let's see here. Why is there a lamb down in our... He's trying to make his way down to the meeting room. Is that a cow?
Stray.
No, that's our... Go up to the... Maybe that's something that we just got, like with some of the migrants.
Oh yeah,
Scroll
someone's
to
taking it up now.
Oh no, somebody's taking it up now. Okay, good. Let's see here. We got barrels being made. Oh, we need cups and like tables and chairs.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about the cups. That's kind of what we need. That will be important later.
So that's at the craft workshop.
Yep.
If you go there, and then you can make them out of wood or you can make them out of rock. I'd make them out of rock. Your dwarves are going to like that better.
I see. I'm using rock. Click it, and
Yeah.
then make rock
Mug. And yeah, because it's like a sub menu like this, I'm always like, I only need like 10 of these, but
yeah.
oh well. Also, we're gonna need a chest for these to go in the meeting area. So go into make rock and look for what was it again?
Nest box.
No, that's scroll down here. Maybe we can't make them out of rock. I can't remember. I thought they were named something else, like a damn, what? Oh, I bet they're made at the Masons.
Okay, I don't have that yet.
I'm looking for it. You can make wooden chests though. Wooden chest is fine.
Wood. Is there a wooden chest?
Yeah. Or scroll down in there. Let's see what There is a wooden chest. I know there is. Go back to the carpenters. I believe it's at the carpenters.
Oh, okay. The carpenter, not the. Yep.
Yeah.
Right, new task. Make wooden altar, ball, barrel, bin, bucket, cabinet, casket.
Chest. There it is. Right at the chair.
chest. And I'll hit this so it gets done first, and then he'll go back to making barrels.
Yep.
One, two, three, four, five. One more mug. And some extra for whoever's coming down the road. Awesome.
Yeah. There you go. So basically, you have to put a chest in the meeting area, and they'll put all the mugs that people use in the meeting area there. And then I usually make like a stockpile that I put all my booze in there, so that they go into the meeting area and the booze is right there, and they don't have to travel very far.
Gotcha. Let's check out our fisherman. Oh shit, giraffe stealing our fish.
I don't know what he's doing actually. Huh?
What's the giraffe doing?
Yeah.
Look at
She's got two lovers.
Liz has, yeah, and a spouse. Husband.
Wait a second.
Dwarves
my
are
God.
very progressive people.
Look at that, it's a giant ass family.
And she worked.
And Sazir Imazurst. Maybe it's like an open thing.
Yeah. But how many fathers and mothers does she have?
Oh, she's gone.
Dwarf lineages.
Click on the
Strange.
dwarf down in the bottom left. I need to show you this. So if you're looking for things on the map, like things that might be bad for your dwarves, click on other. And here you go. This is where you can see that there's 3 giraffes on here. We got some milkfish.
I assume
All the-
milkfish are not bad.
Yeah, those shouldn't be bad. I don't think the giraffes might be.
Why is the bookkeeper out here?
I guess he's done with his bookkeeping job, so he's coming down here to pick up stuff that the fisher is.
Just helping haul.
Yeah. He's hauling in fish. You can tell your cook to start cooking things too, since you have 5 fish
5 fish. We
and
cooked the
21
fish.
plants.
All right. Still 8 dwarves. So okay, so can I set this to just keep stock of fish? No.
You could, yeah. Go under custom.
Yep.
Then under food here, you can tell it to keep fish there.
I can I can hit
Yeah, now
Oh,
click on the
fuck.
fish.
so food, fish,
And then tell it all.
and then meat all,
Mm-hmm.
and then plants maybe?
You don't. So some of these aren't edible.
Ah, gotcha.
So that's why it's annoying to try to set up food stockpiles.
Gotcha. But meat and fish is safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It'll keep them from going bad.
Cool. The still is still making wine. I'm waiting for these beds to get out of here. Goddamn, dudes. Slated for removal.
And there's
Yeah,
people sleeping in them, which is great.
Oh yeah, I want to move those down into the other dorm room. I guess if I
wonder if we need to remove the designation to get them to start doing it.
Oh, yeah. Let me try that. Here.
I've never, It's been a while, so I'm not sure.
As soon as I removed it, someone woke up. Oh, fuck. This isn't the
Yeah.
bedroom anymore.
Yeah, this isn't the bedroom anymore. I gotta get out of here.
Alright, so now that I have this, though, I can construct doors. I'm going to put a door here and a door here.
Mm-hmm. And then go to furniture and get that chest and put it in there. Oh, unless this is the dormitory. Is this the meeting area or the dormitory?
Dormitory.
Okay, never mind then.
I haven't built the meeting area yet. I'm looking at like where the river runs to figure out. Could I put my dormitory, or could I put my meeting area down here, you think?
Yeah, you could do that. It'd probably be better too because we have the plump helmets in the meeting area right now.
Yeah, and then I'll kill that and turn it into
Oh,
a farm.
right.
Yeah, the plump meeting area.
I'd like the idea of like combining the uses of like a bunch of things together.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, man, I've never heard of a bar growing barley in its in it, but that'd be funny.
A little like seagrass or whatever like plants people have.
It'd be a microbrewery.
Yeah.
But they're also doing micro farming for the barley.
Yeah.
Hydroponic barley farm.
That would not surprise me if these were the dwarves to do it, because that's like their primary interest is like, how can we make booze easier to create?
I just like that all the animals keep coming down here.
Yeah.
Like somebody was just hauling a turkey out of the meeting area.
Hey guys, did you call? Oh no, you didn't call for us?
Yeah.
You sure?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I thought I heard.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, if you do, just like let us know. We'll just be like right outside.
Yeah, we're super available.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw your
nothing
email.
going on.
I saw your memo.
Yeah. I read the thoughts tab, so I figured I'd come down.
Yeah, I read the thoughts tab. I just really like that you can see the thoughts of man.
Yeah.
My friend was telling me a story.
Go to one
like,
of our. Are the drafts still here? I think I went to the wrong tab. Go to the personality of the animal.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like, yeah, there's a giraffe right down there.
There is.
Yeah, bottom left-hand corner.
Okay.
Yeah, go to his personality. There you go.
Quite poor focus. Dislikes receiving advice. He has a greedy streak. That's cute.
You used to not be able
advice.
Yeah, you used to not be able to see this without DF. A DF hack. But now you can see an animal's entire thoughts. Look at his values. Look at his values.
How does he feel about like social structure and the way the taxes are going right now?
This draft is surprisingly conservative.
Yeah. Yeah, I need
irresponsible.
that's great. Yeah, I need political parties on my animals.
On your animals, yeah.
Yeah, this is Animal Farm.
Yeah.
Some giraffes are more equal than other giraffes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess my stockpile area is ready.
Also,
Awesome.
remember that place I showed you earlier where you could see that F1 takes you back to where the wagon was?
Yes.
Once you're done designating this, let's click on that and I'll show you
I
something.
want to do all, and then I'm going to go to custom, removing corpses and refuse. Yep.
You already got that. Remove stone and wood too.
I don't want stone and wood here?
I guess it depends. Typically, I like keep my stone and my wood in separate stockpiles, so that things that are like really important, like food, don't get prevented from being put in a stockpile by stone and wood.
I keep them together in the early game when I know I don't have more, but like literally as like the first one fills up with one or the other.
If I already have this
Tom's got it.
Well, I mean, I do it that way only because like it saved me from having to do more zoning work, because I was like, I don't want to run into an issue later where I don't actually understand how zoning works.
Well, I can say
like,
for this one, I'm going to say none except stone and wood.
The way that I usually build my stockpiles is I make like a 5x5 room, and then I store. I will build the rooms like as they need to be built. Like I will kind of.
I actually really like doing that too, by like building 5x5 rooms and then doing another 5x5 and
right, and then like the hallways connect like in cardinal directions. That way, I'm like, okay, well, I've got the space if I go east, as long as I like only build what I need at the time. That way, I don't like hit the aquifer immediately. And I'm like, fuck, I'm out of space.
And then if I'm putting my food and stuff down here, then I want to put the cats down here.
Yes, the cats should stay with the food.
Cats should be like have their own little cat
area. They are your they prevent you from running out of food in a way.
Old webcomic
and actually, I will tell you, cats greatest source of leather in Dwarf Fortress. Not
that,
even kidding.
That is unfortunately
they breed
true.
So quickly, and you can get leather from them, that they are the best source of leather in the game.
I guess I need to hope I get some more imported animals.
My dwarves are rolling up with like cat leather quivers, cat bone arrows, cat bone crossbows.
The most jellicle of dwarves.
Yeah, cat skull, like accoutrement. You know, just it's great. Cats are the greatest animal in Dwarf Fortress.
Truly, yeah.
Where are my cats going?
You have released them from the other pile, so they're
Oh, so
free
they have to
until a
migrate.
dwarf hunts them down and brings them to the other.
Oh, they
Oh,
won't go there of their own volition, will
shit.
they?
You know, they do not.
May not have
I
been.
mean,
Whatever. We'll see what happens.
yeah, they'll go get them. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. These beds, they are
Yeah.
not fucking moving these beds.
I
Slated
wonder.
for removal.
Yeah, I don't know. You can make some more in the meantime.
That's true.
You'll need them eventually, anyways.
That is true. Let's get in here, add new task, make bed.
Oh, and if you set two things to continuous, it'll swap in between them every other job.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm good on barrels for a little while, so let's just.
Yeah, probably. You'll find out pretty quick when you're not good on barrels, because what your dwarves will do is they'll be like,
Oh, yeah.
"Oh, I filled up all your barrels with rope reed," and I'm like, "Great! Like,
Barrels are for liquid.
could we not do that?"
Or whatever
like,
the hell I
you
said
guys-
earlier, yeah.
You guys have nothing to eat, and you have barrels of rope reed. God damn you, dwarves!
Yeah. Like, so I started making barrels out of rope to fill it with more rope reed. That's
rope reed
really
is one of the
innovative,
best.
but not important.
I really like rope reed because it's like one of the only plants in the game that you can make cloth out of.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I think it's like hemp, rope reed, and something else. There's one more, but I can't remember. I think it's like a good biome one.
Oh, shit.
Or I'm mixing up. Oh, just press OK on that. You're fine. It's saving the game right now. You may need to press OK on that notification to get to keep saving. No, never mind. Okay. The GUI in this game can be sometimes tied to logic in the game. Like, if like the GUI is tied up, it may not be able to proceed with other logic in the game.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's the game at one point was the GUI and the BL of the game were linked together, the business logic. Nowadays, there is a separate like GUI layer compared to the BL, but you're still like the reason I had you put frame rate down there at the bottom is because the game is still only operating as fast as that frame rate.
Gotcha.
Devil Joe's got that right. Herding cats. It is true.
Yeah. Really
Dwarves are cat herders.
Okay, so let me check my custom here. Only stone. So eventually they should move all the non-wood and stuff out of here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think you set this one upstairs as. What'd you set the one upstairs as? I can't remember.
This is only stone and wood.
So they won't move it out of there.
The barrels and stuff.
Oh, look, they got the doors. They took out the doors. Somebody's moving with the beds. They're doing it.
Hey!
Hooray!
The zoning took a while, but, you know, eventually City Council got on it.
We're
Yeah,
getting there.
eventually.
And then what's this one? This is...
Yeah, so this, maybe I wasn't looking at the right time, but this is the place they'll move all the stone and the wood out of.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it'll
So-
take everything else.
What I really like is you told your dwarves to move all the stone upstairs.
Yes.
Just back-breaking labor. Oh, hey, to make this faster, go to your carpenter and tell him to make wheelbarrows. Have him make like 2 or 3 wheelbarrows. They'll take them and they'll put them in a stockpile, and then they'll use them to move wood, and they can basically, to move stone, and they can move as fast as their normal movement speed instead of being slowed down by moving stone.
Ah, gotcha.
I always forget to make some of these, and my dwarves are like literally hauling boulders upstairs. And yes, they can take a wheelbarrow upstairs. They don't need a ramp.
Okay, so now
They
that
are-
I've got that taken care of, I can... Let's see if I can make this room an actual bedroom. So I'm going to
As
go to
we've all
furniture.
learned. Dwarves are natural sprinters, and they're good at taking a wheelbarrow upstairs. Yeah. Yeah, I usually put one space in between. But though I have made a room about this big that I just filled with beds because I got tired of like migrant waves showing up and me not having enough space. And I'm like, you know what? I want to buffer like 2 or 3 migrant waves.
Yeah.
So I just filled a room this size with beds, and they'd walk in like across the beds, get to like a corner and go to sleep. And then I'd look at their thoughts and they're like, would really like to not sleep with other people in the room.
Okay,
And I'm
So
like,
I did that too. I made dorms first, and they were just like, I would like my own space.
and
I
I'm
was
like, well,
that's bad."
maybe you shouldn't have 2 lovers then.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Maybe
Maybe you
three's
could
a
just like
crowd.
learn to get along with people.
All right, so I'm gonna make this a meeting area, and I'm gonna kill my old meeting area and make it a farm.
Yeah.
I think. So
Yeah,
that's a
well,
meeting area.
your current meeting area is a farm already, so
Yes.
Yeah.
it just
have an
happens to
omni-tool
double.
base.
Yeah,
Make
like
it
I said,
a dedicated farm.
it's a farm, microbrewery. You know, it's a little bit of everything. I do really like setting up like I've done this before, where I've set up a plump helmet farm next to the brewery with a stockpile that only took plump helmets.
Yeah.
Just so like it was literally like the farm was feeding right into
Oh,
the brewery.
yeah, it's super efficient too.
Yeah, and then I had it so that like there was only one door going into the farm, and I had the brewery right in the meeting area, so it was like brewing drinks right into the meeting area.
Should I? So okay, we have a still, so we are brewing stuff. Should I make the
Yeah,
meeting area
look at your
also a stockpile that only holds alcohol?
I always put one stockpile along a wall and tell it to only hold alcohol.
Okay.
Because you want to leave in large open space, because your dwarves will actually dance in the middle of this room if they have enough space, and they like that.
Oh, cute.
Dwarves do love to dance.
Yes, they're well known for all these
Yeah.
things, right?
Custom.
So, yeah.
Jig.
You can go under food and then go under, and there should be drinks under food.
Drink.
Drink plant should be what you want.
And
and
just
there's
all of these. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh wait, go through this. Go up to bees.
Not the bees.
I think it's in here.
Beetroot.
No, wait. Go to
drink.
go to
animal.
drink animal.
Bumblebee mead.
Beads.
You don't.
Bees.
Yeah, that's fine. But also, oh man, scroll down. Is there like milk in here or anything like
Put
that?
bees in it, Michael.
Prepared meals.
Extract animal. Go to extract animal. This is great.
Oh no.
Bumblebee
Scorpion.
honey. Bumblebee royal jelly. Venom.
Oh,
Done.
I love it. So
That's pretty
you
great.
actually cannot milk most of these animals yourself, but traders will show up with like, oh hey, here you go.
Spy
Here's
caravan
the
from Labyrinthine Guild is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between. Okay.
So
where do I go now?
So pause now.
Yep.
And go up to where your trading depot is. And click on the trading depot and move goods to there.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is we want to pick out some things to sell. So I think we have some uncut, some rough gems. Those wouldn't be bad to sell.
Just all of it?
Yeah, just all of it for now. We would make a lot more if we were cutting these, but I don't think we have time to cut them.
Yeah.
And then also prepared meals. If you can spare some of these, they're worth quite a bit of money.
Interesting.
See how it has like the dash on the end of it there?
Yeah.
That tells us its quality. So basically, if I remember right, it adds another line to it for however good the quality is. So like one line means it's good, if I remember right.
So I have 60 food, and my food keeps going up. Do I just sell all the prepared meals?
That would be fine. Because I don't think you're going to run out, so I think you're fine with that.
Awesome. Do I sell some of my extra wood? I feel like I've got a lot of wood.
It's really heavy and doesn't have a good return.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I was just picking out the couple things that I think have good returns on them.
All right.
And now we also... remember how we gave somebody a job to be our bookkeeper?
Yes.
We want to give somebody a job to be our merchant.
Okay.
Because if you send somebody with no skill up here, they won't know what things cost. And they won't they'll say like approximately this much as opposed to like how much
I
it's
feel
actually
that.
worth.
Okay,
So
so
go back down to that little noble crown down there,
yes.
or nobles in administration, whichever, and click on the book or the broker. Broker is the one we want to assign now.
Relevant skills. Our
So-
fisherman is a intimidator, negotiator, conversationalist.
I think the expedition leader is who we want. So the skilled appraiser is the most important thing, actually. So actually, our miner is the best at this.
All right.
All those skills do different things as far as like whether they decrease the value, tell us more accurately what the value is. Skilled appraiser means that we more accurately know what the value of our items are.
Gotcha.
Which means that because we don't know what they are, they'll actually fleece us.
Gotcha.
So now go back to the trade depot and click on the trade depot, and you can say broker requested a depot, which will tell the broker to come to the depot.
Get over here. Yeah, for the trade.
The awaiting 14 items, people have to haul those up here. And once the trader sets up, we can look at what he has under the move goods to and from depot.
Gotcha.
So now just sit here for a little bit, and let's watch dwarves haul things out here.
Fruits of your labors.
Yeah.
So we got beds. We have... So this can now become a dormitory.
Yep.
And your citizens will sleep in bedrooms. It should include a bed. Dormitories... Okay, got it. So right now, small fortress, we're doing a dormitory.
Yeah, and I always keep one around, like I said, for migrants. So that, like, basically, if migrants show up and I don't notice, they have a place to sleep.
Yep.
And are not, like, sleeping on the floor and go crazy and start killing people.
Those beds will be moved out eventually.
Yeah.
I think we're good to keep going.
We
And I think we're going to call the stream soon. We'll see what this trading does. And
yeah,
then
that's a
I
good
think
idea.
That'll be a good spot to... Oh, diplomacy.
Yes. So, diplomacy... Oh, yeah. So, they're going to tell you about news they've heard in the world. And they add that to the civilization screen, which we haven't even looked at yet. And then they're going to ask us, what do we want next year? They will try to bring those for us, but they'll charge us more. We always want to pick something from here, because usually what I do in my first year is I just pick every drink and tell them, please bring me drinks. You're doing really good on drinks, though. So maybe
I was going to say meat. Yeah.
Like more plump helmets so that we can get more seeds.
Or do we want to get animals? Like breeding pairs of animals?
That's also... Thank you. That's actually that's a much better idea. Because you can tell them which kind to bring, and I think they'll... I don't remember if we can request... You go to pets. And yes, you can request actual... sex, yeah. So we have... What did we have again? I don't know if we can check it now without getting rid of the screen. Oh, good. Diplomacy stays there.
Okay.
So go to pets and livestock.
Pets and livestock. Okay. So we have lady dogs. We need a boy dog.
We basically want males, everything except for yaks.
A lady yak and then a lady turkey.
Yeah, and get the lady cat so we can start the cat explosion.
Right.
Male cat so we can... Male dog and male cat so we can start the cat explosion.
Well, here. Take a quick screenshot.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That is the only thing... Like, I'm just glad we have menus nowadays, you know? But, someday, hopefully, they get it so we can, have multiple of these open at once. Okay. So now go back to the diplomacy. I got a screenshot of it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Pets.
All right.
So you want your male dog.
Male dog. Male cat.
Male cat. Male, lamb. Or... We have ewes and lambs.
Rams.
Rams, yeah, we want a ram.
Okay.
Then we want a drake, because a male duck is a drake.
Drake, got it.
Which, the first time I saw that, I was like, oh
yeah.
my god,
what?
I was like, I can order a drake? And then they showed up with a bunch of ducks.
We want yak cows.
We need a male llama.
A male llama. Male llama? Okay.
We want a female turkey.
Turkey head.
Gobbler.
Yep. Or
and then
wait, a gobbler or a hen?
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a gobbler. We want a hen. I'm
Gotcha.
sorry. I'm on the male animals now, so we want a hen.
Yep.
And then we want a male or a female yak.
A female yak. Got it. Awesome.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, and so they're gonna charge us more for these when they bring them.
But it's worth it to
And-
start. Yeah.
If we start buying this stuff from them, it increases our reputation with the mountain home, and they will send nobility to live with us.
Where is my gold?
I'm
there
gonna
is
drop
no-
real quick. I gotta go. But
Yeah.
thanks for the stream.
Thanks,
Thanks for
Tom.
everyone hanging out. I will talk to y'all later.
See you, Tom.
Yeah, everything is done in trading with what do you call that? When you trade just items for each other.
Oh,
There's a
bartering.
name. Yeah, a barter economy. There we go.
Got it.
So it's a barter economy,
But
but
we
you can actually craft coins,
But we
and
sold.
then you use those to barter.
There was a coin value, or I guess. Okay.
Yes, there are dwarf bucks, but it is only so that you can compare objects' values to each other.
Gotcha.
So press
Okay.
OK on this.
Let's discuss what we're willing to offer for your craft. A need for powder and bone crowns is expected, and if you're able to provide some, the
I
caravan.
took a screenshot of this, by the way.
Oh, okay. So
There's a way to check it now, but I'm so used to taking a screenshot that I just do it.
all right. So the trade hall is working.
Yeah, so if you once your broker gets there, you'll be able to press the trade button. Click the trade button just so we can take a look at it. Well, I guess since this is the last thing we're gonna do, I guess wait for that one last item to show up.
Yep.
There, nope, wait.
We'll do a quick.
There we go. I
scroll.
think they just dropped it off.
Awesome trade.
So everything on the right hand side is what we're
While
trading,
this
and you
while
can.
this menu is open, is the game paused, or do I need to pause it?
It's paused. Look up in the top right there. You can see it's paused. And I don't think you can unpause it during this.
Okay. Gotcha.
But you can just press mark all down there at the bottom, right? To mark all your stuff.
Okay.
No, you marked all their stuff on the bottom left. So press
Oh.
unmark and then mark all your stuff. So you have 1,240 dwarf value to trade.
Yes. And then
so
I pick stuff to trade against.
yeah, so things that I like to pick up in like my first year is I like to pick up some rope. Because you need to make wells. So I like to pick up at least like one type of rope, probably like the cheapest they have, basically. Yeah, like an
Alright.
alpaca wool rope.
All right.
Then I like to look at all the drinks they have, and see if there's anything that I'm not making that I can get, like wine, because different dwarves like that. Oh, and also their animals. Look, they have a drake.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. So let's grab that drake.
Yep. Grab the duck
We can
now.
still get more later, but
Yeah. Might as well grab it now, and it'll
Yeah.
be cheaper now.
Yeah, it's cheaper now, exactly. I love that we tell them what we want, and then they're like, yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
200% when we bring that, but this one here, discount.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We don't need any of this stuff.
You said there was a place for drinks?
Yeah, if you keep... Well, it doesn't look like they brought any, I don't think. Because I haven't seen any. But we could also buy more plump helmets here, if we wanted to. We should probably get some thread for our hospital, eventually. Because when somebody gets hurt, we're going to need them. I think you just get all the plump helmets here. And I usually do
It's
that.
not that much. Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Then I like...
Thread.
So, once I'm much more wealthy, I start spending on, like, just various, like, plants and animals.
Yeah.
Just so I have a variety, because your dwarves like certain things.
Yeah.
Oh, we should look and see, did they have a crossbow and a quiver? Because we could send somebody hunting those giraffes.
I'll get back up. Okay. Let me back up.
I saw a,
Weapons. Short swords, spears, training spears.
keep going. Dang. Oh, I forgot they added a search. Oh, man. That was not there last time I played.
There are
Oh, man.
quivers, but no crossbows.
We might as well pick up one quiver
Yeah.
and look if they have any bolts, too. We can make a crossbow with wood.
Oh, there are.
Let's see. Get the cheapest one here, the bismuth.
Yep.
And then let's see, how much we got left? We got 500 something left.
Are we trying to zero it out? Like,
Yeah,
is
I
there
think we should.
value in keeping any money still?
I don't think so because like we can all the stuff we've gotten so far we can make. I guess we could keep some of these gems so we can cut them, but the way our settings are set up for this game, there's a lot of gems, so I'm not really too worried about it.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Do we want to
bobcat,
get
the bone raw luke.
What is that?
That instrument can be used in our meeting area.
Gotcha dances.
Yeah, so if somebody will play that, you can buy the
Dwarven milk?
Oh, here we go. Here are the drinks. Oh man, there's only dwarven milk. Yeah, I guess you could go ahead and get that. It's something they can drink. We get the reindeer. Let's get the reindeer bowl.
Well, we got the money for it.
Oh, get the bucket too. You'll run out of buckets, and I mean, yeah, you could make buckets yourself, but it's cheap enough.
Yeah. Do I want to get any other weapons right now?
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good idea. How much do we got left? 150.
We could.
Can you get the sword
all
and the iron
weapons.
spear?
We could get all of them.
Get their weapons. Okay. And don't get the training ones. Don't worry about those.
Okay.
You actually don't need them to train. That's been something that's been turned off for a long time. Well, get the 2 copper low boots too. I don't think we have any armor right now. There's 2 of them if you scroll up.
Sweet,
they do actually need 1 per foot. So
that is 0.
not. Yeah, do a trade now and see if they. I think this will be fine. I think we have a good enough appraiser. Ah, damn. No. Okay, so we have asked for too much. Basically, our appraiser is not high enough level that he is telling us the exact amount. Oh, and I can even see it. Dang it. If you scrolled over on the right-hand side there. Oh, what happened to our right-hand side?
Oh, I got rid of the boots, and then it worked.
Oh, good. Okay. Cool.
Sorry, I skipped ahead. There was a way to tell exactly how much we needed to offer or needed to ask for.
Once our appraiser gets better, that value will be more accurate.
Gotcha.
But it was already really accurate if you could just take 20 off and we're good. So, there you go.
Awesome.
We have successfully completed our first, I think that's our first season.
Yeah.
So,
We've got
I'm looking forward to seeing if
still.
this area, I wonder if this area, see down the bottom right-hand side? There's a world map. Let's end the stream by looking at this. So, go ahead and press OK here. And this is the world map. And basically, that trader who showed up, he'll give us news about wars that are going on up here. All the gray areas are places we can't reach because the continents aren't connected, which is why I mentioned that Bosphorus Strait down there. Because I love building, if you settle on those, and your settlement is on both sides, even without building a bridge, it connects the 2 continents. But also, for adventure mode, I build bridges for my forts, and I will actually build like a castle out in the middle of those bridges. So I've connected multiple continents that way before. There's actually 2 of them on this map that you can do that with. Down there by the elves, there's a place.
When you say by the elves, what icon tells you there?
The trees. You can see like gray squares around trees.
Oh, I didn't realize those are elven civilizations.
Yeah, those are elven, and then you can actually see
the houses are human.
Yeah, the houses are human. We actually have one like really close to us, like in the middle of 3 of our kingdom's forts there.
A house?
Yeah, see the bottom blue row.
Yep.
See how there's one of those that doesn't have a blue square around it? The most bottom blue row.
Oh, yes.
There's
Monastery of Braved Tomes.
Yeah, so that's human as well.
That's funny.
Oh, man, and I just noticed. Look up, see that orange square? Right in the middle of everything?
Yeah.
That's the Necromancer Tower it was talking about.
Gotcha.
Wow, that is super close to us. I thought they were talking about, like, that one out there. I guess that's a dwarven fort out there in the middle of the terrifying area.
Yeah, the Tome of Lace Boots. It's not a lot of dwarves.
God, they're suicidal. You see those black pawns up there? Those are goblins. Or
yeah.
I think they're pawns. I think they're like tar pits or something like that. So the
Yeah,
green are
goblin
people that
bits.
we're good with. Oh, and also if you click on news and rumors, that'll show us what our liaison told us last time,
Land of Flickering.
and it's showing us like where places are interacting with each other, so you can see those X's moving across the map.
Gotcha. So like we're
Uh,
in the middle of a trade route, kind of.
I'm not sure if that's a trade route or if that's when you clicked on news and rumors. What did it say?
Nothing.
So I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like people attacking each other, but I'm not sure. It could be a trade route. I always thought it would tell us what that was, but
Yeah,
it's
I
been
wonder if I'm
I
missing.
haven't. This is actually part of the game that I haven't messed around with too much. Is like interacting on the world map. Um, just because usually by then my dwarfs collapse, my society collapses. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that's I think that's a good place to wrap it up, if you want to.
Yeah, I think so. Our next things during the next stream, we're gonna clear out and make our meeting area a little nicer. Probably finish out moving the beds. We've got some stuff to transfer, and
And
then
we should get personal beds made for people too.
yes, and then yeah, I think we'll figure out moving things down into this third level. Maybe that'll make our fortress a little more secure.
Oh, we also just got a drake, so we can start setting up nest boxes.
Oh yes.
So
Do
they
we
can
want to
start
do
laying
that
eggs.
before we leave so we don't forget by the next time we stream?
I actually was mentioning that now so that I can go watch like the last 5 minutes of this stream
Oh, gotcha.
and get a list of everything we're planning on
Yeah.
doing.
Okay. So yeah, we'll set up some. We'll have a population of ducks supplying us meat and eggs. We've got. We just did our trading. We're gonna relocate kind of this area down further into the depths, and then we'll see what sort of resources we want to extract next. All
Yeah.
right. Thanks everybody for watching the stream. Bye
Thank you.
everybody.
See ya.